Excuse me. Muted myself once more. That just tends to happen after a bit. That's okay, though. Oh, you got a whittle hat? I got a whittle Santa hat. Not very much in terms of the holiday outfits, but that's okay. I could be a little festive. Just a teensy beensy bit festive. Because I've been good. I have been quite good. And hopefully Santa Claus will be very, very pleased with my performance this year. It'll be nice. It'll be chill and fun, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. It's gonna be a good time because this is the last day of streaming for a month. I am not going to be streaming for a month after this. It is going to be quite the break. It's not even that long for my usual breaks. I usually take this amount of time off anyways, once a year at least. Oh, baby. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a fun one. Johnny, thank you, honey, and chat as well for absolutely beautiful year that was 2024. So much has happened, and it was all fun. I'm looking forward to the stream and the coming holidays. Ah, me too. Me too. Ah. It's been a very, very fun 2024. I have so many good things about this year. I'm very pleased about it. I got a lot of artwork done. I learned a lot about making models again. That's a constant thing. It just happens all the time. And I'm very happy for it. I'm very glad it is like that. And mwah, my art skills, they improved so, so much. I'm gonna show y'all the piece that is going to show y'all how much how good I have gotten in the past year. Let me pull up my old art from the beginning of this year. Where was it? Oh, it's been a bit. You know what? I'll pull it out in a bit. I'll pull it out in a little bit. You know what? Don't get too distracted, honey. Don't get too distracted. It's fine. I love art. Meta, we love art. We love art here. It is one of my favorite things. Top 3 things that I enjoy. Art. Art, I think, might be number 1. Oh, it's so good. I love art so, so much. It's an absolute joy watching the skills you're developed. Thank you, Johnny. I'm so glad my skills are developed. I'm so happy about that. What are the other 2? Probably food and sleep. Food and sleep. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Very good stuff. Art is up there with the survival things. Like, you know, you look at Maslow's hierarchy, and instead of art being at the top, it's at the very bottom. It's like, I need this. Give it. Let me have art. Hi, Jeff. What's up? Friends don't even make the top 3. Now, hold on. Now, hold on right there 1 minute. Friends are very, very important. What do you mean? Yes, I need friends. What do you mean? What do you mean arms are friends are so important. Sorry, I missed the left arm stream. Hope your arm's better. It is. Thank you for asking, Big Will. I took today off. Today was a grocery shop day and make sure that I have materials to host some family members. Mainly my comforter that I got from my sibling needs a cover because right now I've been sleeping with the comforter without a cover. It's fine. It works because I have a blanket underneath it, but I could definitely have a cover and it would look really pretty. So I needed to clean up a little bit today anyways. Today was a clean and shop day, and so I did that. I did not draw. And so today I'm going to do a little bit of drawing. It's going to be a little bit of holiday art and a bit of a look back at my art skills too. I think it's going to be fun. I feel bad I haven't watched your streams in 3 months. Not a dear, that's absolutely fine. I'm not gonna be upset if you don't show up to stream, if you have other stuff going on with your life. Like, you're going outside, hopefully, and doing things that make you happy and improve your situation, whatever that may be, you know? I'm not gonna be upset, like, oh, they're not here. I'm so mad at them when they come back. No, 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 no. You're going outside and having fun and talking to people, hopefully, or doing work or school. You know, doing things aside from watching streams. Don't get me wrong. Watching streams is fine. It's fun. But we also got to do things away from our computers, which can be so tough. Like, as someone who spends a lot of time on her computer just doing art, it can be rough. It can be so, so rough. I'm not even kidding you. It's quite tricky. Do you have one of those sleeves for your tablet pen to make it bulkier so it's more comfortable to grip? You know, Jeff, I don't actually have one of those. I think the main reason is, for me, my hands are not particularly big, so the pen is already much thicker than what I'm used to when I draw with it. But that's not a bad idea to make sure I'm not gripping on my pen too hard. Better take it easy on your right hand? Yes. I took it easy on my right hand pretty much all weekend. Once it started getting tight on Friday, I just went, okay, taking it slow. And so I did a little bit of drawing, but not really a whole lot. And most of the time was just me going like, okay, we're going to chill. We're going to rest. We're not going to do any intense drawing stuff. And now my arm feels okay. It actually felt okay not long after I stretched and rested it. And the next day it was fine, but just to be safe, we took it easy, you know? Don't want to push it. I was studying yesterday. Nice. That's good. I needed Honey telling me to be productive. Yeah, have fun. Having fun can lead to productivity. You will be more rested and more able to focus if you do fun stuff. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll do the fun stuff first, and then I will do the hard stuff. You know? I will wake up, treat myself to a little show or like a little bit of a video game, and then I'll get out of bed and then be really productive at art or at work, I guess. It's great. I like it. Many. Hello, Many. I love you. Also, hyperfixations are just my special interest, and I don't think I would do well if I didn't have art. I'm be so for real. I'm be so for real. I don't think I would do well without art. Many knows this is gonna happen. You knew. But also, Many, I love you also. Many's got something cooking. I believe it's tonight. I might be mistaken though. My days are kind of mixed up. I have been running back and forth, prepping to hang out with my family. I have been Newman left and right, trying to get things to work. But maybe Many, maybe. We'll have to check it out later. Y'all check out Many. Many's got something cooking, and she may showcase it tonight or tomorrow. If you have an actual date, Many, feel free to drop it, because like my brain is like, I'm pretty sure I know the date, but I don't want to speak wrong because that would be bad. Got all my stuff around the house done last week. Spent all the week practicing art stuff. Nice, Big Will. Nice. It is tonight. We're trying to fix my Stream Deck currently. Oh no. I hope your Stream Deck works again. But yeah, okay, then it is tonight. Excellent. So whether or not I'll be able to catch you, I'll shout you out here. That's what I can do. Support my homies. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Many has been working so hard, and her art looks so good. Y'all are gonna love it. Y'all are gonna love it. You're too good to me. What do you mean? Nuh-uh. I gotta be better to you. I gotta be better. I hold myself to a high standard. So like 20 mini shoutouts? Yeah, a frequent number. I think that's a good idea. Oh man, it has been, what an interesting day. It's a good day. I went out shopping and I ended up trying to get a flu shot because I keep forgetting. And so I tried to go into the flu to like the CVS. They weren't doing it at that particular one. I was like, okay, cool. I gotta walk to a different one. But then I got distracted. I was distracted and everything was... I walked past a bookstore and went, do I have time to browse the used bookstore and look... I don't know if y'all have gone into a used bookstore, like, in a city. Because in small towns, it's different. In a city, for some reason, when there are used books that are really old, they don't organize them quite the way you'd think. Most of them do not live on a shelf. A lot of them are piled up in stacks. I don't know what to tell you. Is this good for the books? Is this how it's supposed to be? It certainly is a fire hazard, but that's what they do, and that's all I could focus on while I was trying to get a flu shot. But anyways, I didn't end up getting any books. I just looked at them. It was quite nice. But yeah. Not a deer. Have you ever thought about making animations? Yes. That is something that I have practiced and I have worked on before. Like, all of my starting student screens are technically animations, but I've actually done animations for my notifications and my alerts. Excuse me. And so I would like to do animations. I like doing animations. They're fun. They're quite fun. Use bookstore smell. Paper. Paper smell. Maybe I started an animatic. I've never seen Gary so disappointed. That's how I know I'm doing it right. Nice. Nice. Oh, question for our cute Goblin Overlord. What drawing tablet do you use for art? Ah, thank you, Jeff. You already got the command. Yeah, but yeah, a Wacom Cintiq. Mine is old. I bought it when it was used. It still works. Is losing a little sensitivity in the edges, so I will probably update it when I get the chance. But it works. It works quite well. Honey, is there a light purple hue around your eyes? Or am I seeing things? Yes, there is a light purple hue, mainly because it is the lighting on the model. The light is a little bit pink. So you see it a bit in my eyes, on my ears, on the hat, and on my shoulders, and flowers. Like, you could see a little bit of it. Honey, I keep thinking from the infant, about the infant from that night. I keep thinking from the infant from that night. There's not... Got me singing epic. Got me singing epic. We're getting into one of my hyperfixations. Yes, we will be doing art today. I'm very, very excited to show y'all what I've been working on. I am wearing my glasses today because normally my screen is set to... Actually, let me put my glasses on. So I have glasses on because normally my screen is set to dim or turn yellow around the same time that the sun goes down. The downside is that's at like 4. That is not very late. So in order to protect my eyes, I'm wearing my yellow or blue filtering lenses while still keeping the screens blue because it allows me to do color work more accurately. I keep thinking from the... Quit it, honey. I fixed my brother's pants by making a patch. It's a hole in the knee. Oh, that's a good skill to have. Patching is very, very important. Epic is in my head. Epic. Please. But yeah. So if you see me fidgeting a little bit, it is because I have my glasses and I'm adjusting them. But because I have headphones, which means that the sticks... It's not a stick, honey. The bars around my ears are getting pressed a little bit by the headphones. So it's a little bit uncomfortable. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Sorry about the epic in your... It's never gonna leave. It will never leave. And that's okay. It's a lovely song. Some phones allow blue light filter. Yeah, so the main thing about blue light filter is... you can't color properly with it. Picking in colors and doing color theory with it doesn't quite work, unfortunately. Excuse me. Faffing about. I just got new glasses. The arms a little harsher under my headphones and they pinch the bridge of my nose. But yeah, same. I got a similar problem because thankfully I have 20/20 vision. I don't need glasses. I use them specifically so I can do color work at night. So I don't get as much of the blue light directly into my eyes so close to bedtime, but I can remove them very quick if I want to see what colors I'm using, you know? Oceanax, hello! How's it going? Got new glasses recently and they're so cute. Oh, I love glasses. Here's the thing. Nobody really thinks about this. Sorry, I'm on a tangent. I just realized, but I'm going anyways. We're full speed ahead. But... glasses are such a fashion statement. They can really elevate a look and add to a vibe if you are going for a particular thing. And sometimes I like just wearing my glasses around because it completes the outfit. Not a lot of people remember that glasses, for the most part, are for people with disabilities. And the disability is poor vision. People quite often forget that that is actually a disability. Granted, it affects people in different ways, but people always forget that, like, a large amount of people are visibly disabled. You can see it because they wear glasses. Sometimes they wear contacts, and then you can't tell as well. But, like, such a funny thing to think about whenever you're looking around. I often forget that people with who need glasses are technically disabled. I'm just like, oh, right. I forgot. They should not have let me customize my glasses. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, Tony. Honey, what is your wisdom with Christmas Goblin for the night before you rest? Be nice to yourselves. This is a tough time of year where things can be very stressful, whether you're alone or you're with family. There are different kinds of stressors. Be nice. Be nice to everybody. Be nice to yourself. For real, it's normalized. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm stuck with the Ligma male glasses for the foreseeable future. Sorry, I gotta look something up real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ligma glasses. What does this look like? Oh, I see. I see. I see. They're good glasses, honestly. Had you just shown me the glasses and not said these are Ligma glasses, I would not have been able to tell. I wouldn't know the difference. People say I look like Harry Potter when I wear my glasses. Oh, you got the same kind of glasses as me? The little roundies? I don't know if they're called roundies. That's what I call them. Many. I like to take mine off and be blind on occasion. Spices things up, you know? Feel like Manny's like, I feel like today is too easy on me. Let's take off my glasses. I'll see you next. Big round glasses are good. Yeah, they're great. I like them. They can make your face look really cute and whimsical and fun. It's the shape. The shape language is circle is friend shape. It's very, very cool. Jeff's not a style thing, but it does have the lettering on the inside of it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, before I get too carried away, where's my book? Where's my book? There it is. Okay. Want round glasses to feminize my face? Oh, yeah, that is actually a good idea. Hello, Kize. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having fun. I've been watching your streams and looking at your I guess your self representations design. I'm so excited to see when it's finished. I love Monster Eldritch design. I'm a sucker for them. They're so cool. They're super, super cool. Thanks for the words, of course. It's always great to have you here. Right, focus. Focus, honey. Anyways, Meta, thank you for the earwiggles. Man, that was 27 minutes ago. I lost focus, for sure. And Meta, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, a good sip. Vulcan, thank you for the posture check. Good thing to do for my hands. Honestly, my hands are better, thankfully. Not hurting, not sore. They have been stretched. They're good. But don't want to risk it, so we're stretching plenty today. Wah! Fennec Foxhound, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. What? What? Thank you very, very much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. And also, Vulcan, thank you again for the posture check. Meta, thank you for the breathe redeem. Boy. Epic, get out of my head. I have to focus. Destin, thank you for the 200 shinies. One last order of poppers before the most adorable gobble leaves us for a month or so and gets to enjoy time with family. Exactly. We're going to enjoy time with family and relax. It's going to be a good time. In all honesty, I will do that, but I will also be working on stuff behind the scenes. So yeah, it is half a break. Al Pacino, thank you for the 100 shinies. Merry Christmas, have fun with your family. Thank you. Jedi, thank you for the resub. Happy 35 months. 35 months sub to Honey. Let's go one more month and it'll be 3 years. Oh my gosh. 3 years? Oh man. That's a while. Rough Coat, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing good. And thank you for the buffs, Kize. Not a dear, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 8 months. Be French, thank you for the 500 shinies. Hey, honey, have a good break. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, too. Chromic, thank you for the resub. Happy 11 months. We are going to be doing art. Oh, baby, I'm so excited. Tony, thank you for the resub. Happy 26 months. I'm happy to make this stream. Also, Muddy. Thank you, Tony. And Sweet Anya, thank you for the resub. Happy 28 months. Happy holidays, my favorite art goblin. Thank you. Vulcan, I ended up reposting the design in the art channel with credits to Apple Note for drawing it. Ooh, nice. Nice. I was checking out your Twitter and I was like, I remember this design. It's a good design. But if it's been updated, I want to check it out. As your next, a fellow VTuber is constantly working on new things for the stream. It never ends. It never ends, thank goodness. I love making art assets. It's one of my favorite things to do. Some Blue Sky? Yes! I love Blue Sky. Blue Sky is great. Destin, thank you again for 100 shinies. Daily reminder that Honey loves her friends. Honey, I do hope that you get to enjoy Christmas with your family this year. Thank you. I'm so excited. And Desert, thank you for the sub for 6 months. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And Fennec Foxhound, thank you again for the 10 gifted subs. Vulcan, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, let's go. Other. Made some fun stuff today and I'm excited to put it into action. Yeah. I love working on street like VTuber assets and art because after I get to see it all when it's put together and it's like they slot together like puzzle pieces. Ooh, it's so cool. Real open hours. I love open arms. Still one of my top 3 songs for real. Shamit finally made it to the attendance check. Hi, honey. Hi, Shamit. Oh, greetings from Orlando. I just went to Universal Islands Adventure. Ooh, I hope you have fun. I'm glad you had you got to go traveling. That's nice. Oh, E-Power, thank you for the posture check. Little stretch. Oh, I'm in the process of posting my old art to Blue Sky, and I'm trying to pace myself, but also I don't want to wait at the same time, because if I wait, I'm going to forget while I'm visiting my family. So that is the catch. So maybe I'll start posting twice a week until I forget. That might be a good idea. Oh my gosh. Perhaps we should get the Christmas carols going. Because otherwise I'm going to be thinking about Epic. I'm going to be thinking about Epic so much. Let me know if this is too loud for y'all once again. This is the one time I'm going to do this year. Oh, wait. I did the wrong thing. There we go. Ready? No redraws or glow ups. Gotta post as is. Yeah, that's the thing. With my old art, I'm not glowing, like, I'm not editing them. I'm just posting them as they are. Sounds great. Thank you. Little choir for you? Gotcha. Andy Williams, Honeycover Wind. I do like this song. It's been used so much in like so many like Staples commercials, but it's okay. I still like it. We like to bring up other creators here. I'd prefer if we didn't, because that way we could stay on topic, but there's nothing wrong with talking about the people you like, so long as it doesn't derail conversations. If it's relevant to what we're talking about, then I think it is okay. Just keep in mind that, like, it can be bad form if you're shouting at another content creator on someone else's stream. I hear every version of all the classic Christmas songs at work, except the classics. It pisses me off. I love the classics. I don't really like the remakes of classics. I just like the classics themselves. They're quite nice. Gwen, thank you for the Breathe Redeem. Almost on. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Been a while since I paid my gob tax. Gonna miss you over the holidays, honey. Hope you have fun. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna take care of myself. Maybe cook a lot of food. I hope I get to cook food. Usually my family's pretty active in the kitchen, so they make a lot of food, and I don't usually have time, to do that. But that's okay. That's okay. Soon I will be able to cook for Christmas. What if I want to shout out Gary or Jummy? Okay, well, the goofs are cool. Tony, I like this cool and cute streamer named Honey Goblin. Never heard of her. I don't know who she is. Everyone favors Christmas jingle? This one's probably one of my favorites, but I would have to listen to a bunch of them to remember which one is my actual favorite. I think I'm Merry Little. No, that one's too sad. 20. I'm trying to figure out which Christmas song is my favorite and which version. There are a lot of remakes. I really like classics. Something about them makes them feel more nostalgic in my mind. I guess because I listened to them as a baby. And remakes are fine, but I like the warmth in some of the older voices. Something about it might have to do with how sound was recorded in the past, but there was always this warm feeling to old Christmas songs versus new ones where they feel a little crisper, but almost more sterile. I'm not sure how to describe it, you know? Greenman, you're early. You're early, yeah. I Think Christmas is Coming, sung by Bing Crosby. Ooh. Doomslayer, best Christmas song. I, I wonder if there is Christmas metal. There's got to be Christmas metal. That's got to be a thing that already exists. That can't not be a thing that already exists, huh? Newer covers feel more cool and less warm. Yes, it kind of reminds me of newer movies where everything feels more white and blue, and everything in the older days was more yellow and warm and vibrant. So that might just be my brain, though, you know? Perhaps I'm getting old. Perhaps I'm one of those like, oh, back in my day we watched old movies that weren't crisp and HD and we loved them. Cuz even now I'm like, I miss Technicolor. I miss Technicolor. Ugh. It was lovely. The color just popped so much. It was so nice. Old mics recorded differently. It really does sound different. That's what I mean. They honestly, if I could choose what recording method to record covers or my own original music, I would want to find the old methods to have this warm sound. Because I feel like there is not a whole lot of ways you can emulate it now. Because nowadays, everything is so precise and you can hear even the most tiny vocal mistakes and then they have to get pitch corrected. Versus in the old days, you did it in like 1 or 2 takes as far as I can understand. You did it in 1 or 2 takes, and that was your vocal mix. You couldn't really mix it. So it relied a lot on the consistency of the performer and not just the vocal choices. Oh, no, maybe that's not how I would say it. But yeah, I relied on the performer doing it in like very few takes. I would love to hear old style audio covers from Honey. Yeah, it would be so cool. Because I want to understand how that tech works too. It's fascinating. Oh, if you really want me time, all the way home I'll be warm. Honey, I got makeup? You got makeup, Meta? How is it? How are you liking it? I will say the first time I did makeup, I did not do it well. I was not very good at it, and that's okay. Part of the process is being bad at something before you're good at something. It's really hard when it's your face, though, because you do stare at that in the mirror, and then you go, is this me? Or is this a stranger who doesn't know how to put on eyeliner? That's me. I'm trying to learn makeup, too. Makeup is very fun. I will say makeup is very, very fun. I do put it on occasionally, and I do really enjoy putting it on. But I will not put it on most days because whenever I put it on for too often, my brain would start to dislike what I looked like without it. And so once I realized it did that, I just avoided putting on makeup because I like my natural face the way it is. I'll put on moisturizer and yeah, pretty much just moisturize. I will just moisturize. What I will do though to help me feel comfortable in my skin is I'll do my hair. I'll style my hair. Now that's fun. But I painted my nails and they turned out pretty okay, but I'm nervous about testing eyeshadow. Ooh, okay. Nails is a very fun one. Nails is a very, very fun one, I will say. Putting color there is great. Eyeshadow is a bit trickier. Depends on what you're looking for and what your face type is. Particularly for trans people, I would be careful about following tutorials and tips from cisgendered people simply because depending on where you are in your transition, or if you just don't want to medically transition, their face shapes will be different. So try to find a makeup artist who has a similar face shape as yours and has a similar way of doing makeup or similar goals in terms of makeup. That could be a little tricky, but I'm sure that online there are plenty of resources. But I might also be getting wolf cut. Ooh, let's go. I currently have a wolf cut. It's nice. What I did is I gave myself a wolf cut because I cut my own hair because that's what I like to do. Something about that's very refreshing. Just cutting my own hair is like, ooh, I messed up here, but that's okay. It'll grow. We're okay. We cope and we adapt. And then I did it enough times where I'm like, yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing. So it's all right. Well, honey, I hope that you have a great night and I'll see you on Friday night. Drago, I will see you in the new year because this is the last stream of the year from me. I'm on vacation after this. Technically not really vacation, but I'm going to see my family. So it's going to be fun. What's your plans for the new year, honey? More art and games? More art, games, and surprises, hopefully. I don't want to say anything too early because I don't want to spoil any surprises. So I will say that I'm working behind the scenes while I am not streaming. Even if I'm with my family, I'm always working. That's how it goes. Last stream till mid-January, pretty much. Ocean next I'm going to play Final Fantasy, or FFS. Final Fantasy some? Oh, wait. Get facial feminine surgery. I think that's what that stands for, which I hope will help with the face stuff. Yeah. If that will help make you feel more comfortable, I think that is a wonderful thing to do. Facial feminization surgery. Yeah, it took me like 3 read-throughs to be like, Final Fantasy? I've never heard of Final Fantasy S. Final Fantasy surgery. I'll see you in the new year. See you in the new year, Drago. Oh, God, I wish I could afford Final Fantasy. I'm still reading it as Final Fantasy surgery. I forgot that acronym isn't obvious. Yeah, my brain put it together afterwards. I was like, oh, okay. Gotcha. So you never stopping working. Like a shark. Can't stop, won't stop. I mean, you didn't pay for someone to try and cut your hair and they messed up. At least I didn't pay someone and they messed up my hair. That is a big one. Yeah. This playlist so far has been lovely, truly. Yeah. If y'all want, genuinely, I will put it into the chat. This is my favorite one to listen to when Christmas comes around. It's just 2 hours of Christmas classics with a fireplace and beautiful background. That's it. It's quite nice. Snail Space, thank you for the resub. Happy 19 months. Last stream, glad I was able to catch it. I'll see you in the new year. And also Yule the Vi. Or Yule the 5th. Or that's 6. 6th resub. Thank you so much. My brain mixed 3 sentences in one. Perhaps the break will be good, because then I'll learn how to read again. The Final Fantasy slapstick. And also, Wolfson, thank you for the 100 shinies. Some of it's tech, some of it's the performer. Anyone who knows Michael Bublé knows what I'm talking about. No matter what he sings, he always sounds like he's singing classic Christmas tunes, even his actual Christmas tunes. Yes, Michael Bublé's songs, lovely. Probably the closest modern voice I can think of that sounds classical. At least the biggest one that I can think of. There are plenty of smaller creators with much warmer Christmassy voices, and they are so cool, but I just haven't seen them, you know? To be fair, I'm sure there's lots of people who would like to look like Sephiroth or Tifa from Final Fantasy. They are pretty cool. Is Frank Sinatra not modern? I get maybe. Whenever I think modern, I think like 2000s. 2000s onward. That might be my bias, though. It does have that classic Kroner style. Harry Connick Jr. is another good one. Ooh. But yeah, my hair goes past my shoulder blades now. Ooh, it's getting long and it keeps coming off in the shower. Yeah, that is one thing you will notice if you have hair even shoulder length. Your hair gets everywhere. And you shed quite a bit. You don't realize how much you shed until you have to get a drain catcher for your hair. Then you realize how much hair you have. When you live in a house with many siblings, most of them with long hair, you need one. It's mandatory. It gets everywhere. Oftentimes, I will wake up in bed and I will have a lint roller to roll up the hair that I shed while I sleep. Because here's something that I do that not a lot of people do. This one's a honey thing. I twirl my hair in my sleep. I put my finger in my hair and twirl it around until it's tight, and then I will squeeze it tight in like a nearly Princess Leia bun look, but like a miniature one. And then I'll release it and do it again. And I just do that in my sleep. I've done this since I was a child. I don't know why, but it feels nice. It feels nice. How's it even possible? I'd ask Sleep Honey. Ask a Sleep Honey. She might know. Might have funny hair in some areas, and they're like, why? Exactly. It gets everywhere. It gets everywhere. Oh, it's cute. I think it's kind of funny. I learned that from having a roommate with long hair. I thought it was just like that with my parents. I don't do my mom and my sister's long hair. Anytime there's long hair. People have so much hair. I think we are mammals. So, like, being hairy is our thing. And having nipples. I think that's the other thing that means you're a mammal. There are a couple things. Technically, by those rules, a coconut is a mammal because it lactates as well, but we won't get into that. Sleepy Honey like, tee, I'm shy. Yeah. Yeah. Dinner time for this bowl. I'm gonna listen to Epic. Ooh, enjoy listening to Epic. I'm trying to get it out of my brain and put Christmas tunes in it. It is contextually appropriate to play Christmas tunes. It is mid-December. This is the perfect time to play Christmas tunes because mid-December is to like maybe the 27th. So like the 16th to 27th, about 10ish or 11 days, maybe 12 days actually, because 12 days of Christmas. 12 days of Christmas music is a humane amount of time for customer service workers to listen to Christmas music. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. We do not need Christmas music in November. I will settle at this point for December only. I will settle for December only. But optimal time is now until a couple days after Christmas. That is the optimal time because afterwards you're like, oh, we're winding down from Christmas joy. And then you by the time like just the 27th hits, you're like, oh, I do miss that Christmas music. Maybe I'll listen to it a little bit, and it's still appropriate. But customer service workers cannot have to worry about it. But honey, think of the marketing. No, no. This holiday has so much PR. What do you think Hallmark is? What do you think Hallmark's for? No other holiday has its own movie studio. It's just Christmas. Saw Christmas stuff for Halloween. Yeah, I did too. I did too, honestly. I have very mixed thoughts about it. Mostly arson, but that's illegal, apparently. That's against the law. No arson. Nuh-uh. It's no fun. I guess horror movies? Here's the thing. There is not one studio that produces basically only horror movies, though. Maybe A24, but even now they're branching out. But like Hallmark almost makes exclusively holiday Christmas movies. Nearly okay, Blumhouse. Yeah, you know what? Blumhouse is close. I'll give y'all that one. Blumhouse is pretty close. Hallmark Christmas movies have been in this house all year. The most in October and July. Send help. My condolences. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. What do you think about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I don't actually know them. If I've listened to them, I just might not recognize the name. 9 Days Before Christmas. I still have to do gifts. I have some gifts. Thankfully, I don't have very much to buy. My family has thankfully agreed to a very tame Christmas this year in terms of gifts. But that means I have to make sure the gift is heartfelt and has meaning. I gotta make sure the gifts are good. So I got something planned. I'm working on it. But it means I only have 9 days to make it, so that's another thing. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is a Christmas symphonic metal. Ooh, you probably heard of Christmas Eve. Probably heard Christmas Eve Sarajevo in commercials and such. Oh, okay. I might just not recognize their name then. Still early December. What do you mean? December 16th. 9 days. Oh, gosh. I need to think of horror villain honey. Probably like a gremlin situation, maybe. Would I be living in the walls? I think I'd be living in the walls and scaring people. And then once I get in the forest, they're like, oh gosh, she's escaped. She can get us from anywhere. And then I'll hide underneath their cars and pull out their wires. That's my horror technique. Can't remember the last time I proper wanted something for Christmas. That's the thing I've hit too. I've hit the age where I'm like, if I need something, I'll buy it. Like anytime I'm like, my cousins or my siblings are like, when you see something, text us. But whenever I see something, I'm like, I'll just buy this. I'll just buy it. It's right here. Save the time. I'll get it. Living in the wall sounds like the most fun option. It does sound kind of fun. I think it'd be fun. Be French. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Didn't mean to cause the panic. Have some friends who are a bit superstitious and want the glaive goat burned because we've had bad years when the goat survives. It needs to burn. Oh boy. Oh boy. They sound like they're doing something different here. Getting socks for Christmas is getting socks for Christmas? Not bad. Not a bad gift, honestly. Not awful. Like, sweaters, also not bad. I have a lot of sweaters, though, so perhaps I should thin them out. But it's not the worst gift. Shirewolf, thank you for the resub. Happy 2 months. Welcome on back. It's always surreal that socks are on your Christmas list. Yeah. It's so valuable to get socks. It's so nice to get socks. The other thing that I really like getting is genuinely, if I love when my little baby cousins draw things. If you gave my little nephew a piece of paper and all the crayons he wants and let him draw for as long as he wants, I will take that as a lovely Christmas gift. That is a wonderful, heartfelt gift. I will frame that and put it on my wall. I love that. I love that stuff. I used to do that as a kid. Every time I went to a cousin's birthday, I would always draw them a card by hand to the point where everyone knew, and my parents were like, we don't need to get cards anymore. We don't need to buy silly cards. We just either put money in an envelope or get Honey to draw cards. So whenever my little baby cousins had a birthday, instead of getting a birthday card, I would ask them, hey, who's your favorite TV character? And one of my cousins was like, I like Donatello. And I was like, sick, I'll draw Donatello for you. And so I drew Donatello on his birthday card and gave it to him. It's the song I want for Christmas. It's you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. This is one song where I'm like, this is technically modern in my mind, but it's a classic. It's a classic. She's free. She's free. Here's the thing, Mariah Carey, 12 days from now till 12 days later, you are free. I have no qualms about your existence. This is your time. This is your holiday, Mariah. Good for you. Good for you. Let me listen to this again. You, baby. My voice is not warmed up for Mariah Carey songs. I like this song because it's very much like, I don't want anything. Don't get me anything. Just spend time with me. Spend time with me and we can have fun. And that's all we need. Actually, what if I do this? What if I get rid of the laurels? Oh yeah, it's just a little hat. Oh, it's cute. Sushi, literally. Mariah, anti-capitalist. Let's go. Fighting capitalism every second. She's like, I just want to have a lovely evening with the person I love. That's it. What more could I possibly want? You don't gotta get me anything. I just want to hang out, and that's gonna be nice. Hearing the song since October? Yeah. Yeah. If I wasn't retail working, I could enjoy this music. Absolutely fair, Blood Asp. That was kind of the reason I made it so I was only going to listen to Christmas music one stream. Only one stream. So y'all can hear it now, but for the rest of the streams and next year, I won't be listening to Christmas music. I've had friends get legit angry at me for not giving them a Christmas list before. That's wild. To me, if someone was like, oh, I don't know what I want, I'd be like, okay, cool. I know what I'm getting you then. It'll just be a nice little something. My family has a thing where if they don't know what to get you, they will just get you snacks. My mom will buy me cookies or like specific chocolates, nuts, and stuff them in a stocking and go like, Merry Christmas! And lip balm maybe, or like some socks. And I'm like, this is lovely. Thank you, mama. Thank you, ma. I love you. It's great. I kind of want a cyberpunk setting movie now where Mariah Carey's the face of the anti-capitalist movement. Could be neat. Could be fun. I miss when people gave me socks for Christmas. Socks are great. Good for Mariah, honestly. She has a lot of other good music too. I will say her most known is this Christmas song, but there's nothing wrong with that. What about bath bombs? I do like bath bombs. I do like bath bombs. I still got some that I gotta use. Actually, what? Ooh. What if I have a bath bomb after? No, wait. Mom's visiting after stream. My mom's dropping off some dinner after stream, so I can't jump in the bath. That's okay. That is okay. Mom is bringing some food, and it's gonna be lovely. Mariah rocks this? Yes. Yes, she does. One aunt's famous in the family for this Italian cookies. Kids would get presents and everyone else would get seasonal container with those cookies and winter stuff. That sounds lovely. Just don't need the bath bombs no matter how tasty they look. But they're so, so sweet looking. Why shouldn't I eat the fuzzy bath toy? Why shouldn't I eat it? Why not? Why not? Mama got food. Oh, I'm so excited. I had dinner before stream, so we're good. But after stream, I'm gonna get some more dinner. But, before I do that, let me open up. Let me find some early art. Oh my gosh, I forgot I did that. See, like, I forgot I've done some of these. I think this one counts. But perhaps I shouldn't show that on stream. Maybe I'll show... Why did I put that in that folder? I labeled my stuff so strangely. Let me open this up. Not this one. Your Christmases be white. Do y'all get a lot of white Christmases? Time for a daily reminder to drink water. You know what? Yeah. I gotta drink some more water. Bones. It's hard to get for me because I like to give my name on it, but for others, they can't return it if they get it. That's rough. Game like it. Thanks. Every year we have snow for Christmas. Oh, that's lovely. You actually get a white Christmas. That's really nice. Here's an early piece. I think this is a good one. Because this one was done. Oh, this was mid-year, but this is still okay. Honey. Hi, Meta. What's up? Did I forget something? I love White Christmas. White Christmas. Just like the one. Mariah Carey versus My Chemical Romance. Oh. Meta, is that real? Is that real? Because if so, one sec, I gotta look something up real quick. Mariah Carey versus MCR. Welcome to the Christmas parade. Is that the one? Just kidding. Meta, send a link. Okay. Oh, it is this one. after this song, we are going to listen to it. But let's go over to art. So I'll show y'all. There it is. So here is some older art. Some older art. This was done in June. Honestly, pretty cute. Pretty cute. No, wait. Mariah Carey, My Chemical Romance. Let's go. Oh my gosh, asbestos! Oh my gosh, it's snowing inside! Wait, my hat. There we go. Put her back. Just one thing I need. Are you nervous about the new year? Why would I be nervous about the new year? It could be nice. I just want you for my own. More than you could ever know. This big I forgot about? Yeah, because I didn't finish it. It's just been sitting in my unfinished arts. But like, check this out. Look at that. I was having a rough time with the coloring. Everything was washed out in gray because I didn't understand color theory. And that's okay. That takes a little bit of work and practice. And this is one of those failed experiments. I hear the My Chemical Romance now. A young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. But yeah, so there, you can't really, the colors are a little messed up here because I was still learning. So it was a good exercise to practice. Look at how washed out the skin is. I was not expecting that either with the My Chemical Romance. My demons and all the non-believers, the plans that we have made. Because one day I'll leave you a phantom, to leave you in the summer, to join the Black Parade. Oh, there's Mariah again. Deadly Nightshade. I have a question. Do you join the SP Discord? If not, someone's using you, and I want to make sure it wasn't you. So that's not me. I don't really join Discords, and I don't really talk on Discord. So if someone is chatting me up on Discord with my username, that ain't me. That ain't me. Just making sure. Love the broken. Okay, thank you. Not chatting? Yeah, no worries. I don't chat very much in Discords. The only Discords I'm a part of is like Live 2D Discords, a couple mutuals, like they know it's me. And I guess, yeah, Live 2D, VTube Studios Discord, and then some mutual streamer friends Discords. Like, so I don't join community Discords. I very much stay out of those because I do not have time to socialize. I got work to do. Wish I could say, but I got a morning shift in 9 hours, so I gotta sleep. Have a good stream, good break, and good holidays. See you later, Tath. You have a good one, okay? Get some good sleep. Thanks, bye, lovely. No worries. Sometimes I do get white Christmases, sometimes we don't. It greatly depends on which way the wind's blowing. I mean, that literally, the lake effect weather increases snow rates if the winds blow in from there. Oh! Learned an interesting thing about myself while watching the Santa Claus today. I can make the noise Jack Frost makes when he's being hugged. I haven't watched that. But anyways, look at this old art. Sorry, I got distracted with the music. Get that classic music out there. But this was kind of earlier of 2024's art. And now, we're here. Look at how my art's changed. This one isn't even finished. I still have to do the lighting in it. Honeysuckle. Where's my art glove? There it is. Dude, yeah, right? Look, my art has changed so much. The mini manager, my beloved. I love him. The background came out so well. Yeah. So it was based on the Goboplex, which Gabi was kind enough to share a reference image of. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Moon did some of the coloring. I'd have to double check with that. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but you never know. But yeah. Look at how my art's changed. Look at how my art has changed. Oh my gosh. She's growing. She's progressing as an artist. Good for her. Good for her. I still have to do the lighting for the skylights. And aside from that, I could probably make so the shadows aren't as harsh around everyone's feet. But yeah, that's where we're at right now with the art skills. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute if I do say so myself. Seems to be wallpaper. Yeah, the idea for this was like, after I realized that the perspective worked really well and the colors are coming out nice, I was like, this is gonna be my new wallpaper. I'm making this my new wallpaper. I haven't updated mine in almost over 2 years. A little over 2 years now. What do you think about VTuber awards? I think they're fine. I don't really watch VTuber awards. I think they're neat though. They can bring attention to a lot of unknown VTubers and streamers in general. I like how this was a look at my friends and this weird little guy we found. Look at this little creature we found. Chad, 5 gifted subs and we put him in the hydraulic press. How's that sound? Don't worry, I think he likes it. I think he'd like it. I think he'd make like a jiggly sort of texture and sound if I threw him at the wall. What do y'all think? I like how you have an art glove on. Yeah. I wanted to, I'm putting on lip balm by the way. It's cold, my lips are chapped and faded. One sec, I have to tell Mr. Manager. Where's Mr. Manager's? One sec. Hey, Mr. Manager. Two people have given me 5 gifted subs to put you into the hydraulic press. I'm so sorry, homie. I said what I said. Anyway. Say goodbye to this little fella. Say goodbye to this little fella. He responds, I deserve it. Extremely funny. I'm ready, I've made my peace. Good. Know your place. What the? Okay, cool, just making sure. No, I'm not gonna say know your place. That's too mean. That's way too mean. Okay. One sec. I was gonna draw something a little holiday-y. We are gonna do a particular Christmas edit. One second. I need to... Sorry, we're crushing Mr. Manager live on stream in the hydraulic press. But I have a blue Christmas. Look at him. Look at this little guy. Anyway, I gotta get a hydraulic press PNG real quick. Real quick. It's so vital. It's so important to this stream. Good day, I might be a trans in denial. That is okay. It's a good thing to question that. Even if the answer is, no, I'm actually not trans. It is a great thing to question that, you know? What him perish. What do you mean, what him perish? Watch him perish. Yes, we will watch him perish live on stream. Too mean for you, yes. Not too mean for the goofballs. Yeah, no. I'm gonna actually... Here's the thing. I'm gonna send him a little PNG of this animation. So let's get the animation going. Honey, do you animate? Yes, actually. Do you want to see what I animate? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, da da. I need to make a new timeline. We're gonna make this frame rate. No, we're making this frame rate 15 frames. Maybe 24. But well, 12. Come on, it's lovely weather. We'll sleigh ride together with you. Alrighty, you animate. You're joking, right? No, I animate. Like, all the alerts animations, the starting student screen animations, all the ones that happened in the past, that's all me. I animated it all. Our question, do you block out the colors and soften the edges or use an airbrush? I block out the colors and then use an airbrush and soften that up. honey goblin part of the LGBT? Yeah, the LGBTs. The the LGBT lights. I am a gamer. Indeed. In all seriousness, yes. Lads, lasses, and envies are quite lovely. Gamer. Honestly, oh, I should do a little outfit of myself with a shirt that just says gamer on it with a Y. Mr. Oddity, I'm worried about the future. That's okay. The future is always a little bit scary. And that is not your fault. You know? Don't blame yourself for what's going on in the world. Unless you are actively contributing to make it a worse place, you know? It is tough. Existing in this world is tough. But punishing yourself and making yourself so worried to the point where you give yourself a nervous breakdown is not going to help you out, you know? Hydraulic press. You did? I didn't know that. You're an art machine, Tiny Goblin. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tony, thank you for the breathe redeem. I always say live in the moment and improve yourself and be better. I'll do them when I'm dead. That's another way of doing it. Hydraulic. Hydraulic. E-N-G. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Shutterstock, thank you. I think I want this one. Yeah, this one. There we go. Okay. We're gonna clean this up real quick. I love animating. Specifically, I'm just animating my friend going through the hydraulic press. Merry Christmas! Happy last stream of the year! Live out of sheer spite. What planet it says it's better off without me? Go spin. I ain't leaving. There's a lot of ways to cope with the fears of the world. A lot of people have different techniques. Some people have, like, the really cool nihilism. I kind of got that one, I think. Where, like, I do experience some degree of nihilism, where it's like, nothing matters. But it's like, nothing matters. Be cringe. Have fun, you know? It's fun kind. Nothing that I have to do has to matter to anyone but myself. At the end of the day, that is the big important part. What I do matters, not necessarily in a cosmic sense, but in a, this is how I will experience the world sense. And that's what gets me through. There are a lot of things that get me through, honestly, but trying to make the world a better place is a great idea. And I think it's very noble to do that. I try to do that in very small ways that I feel are manageable to myself without burning myself out. I'm not going to be perfect at it. No one can possibly compensate and counteract all of the evil things happening in the world. That's just too much pressure for a person to handle. All we can do is the best we can with the time we have. Underneath here, and then we're going to grab this and fill. Straighten this and fill. Bad news is nothing matters. The good news is nothing matters. Exactly. I hope I remember I got to share it all with you cool people. Finding community and friendships are so, so important. Now the jingle bell has begun. Da, 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 da. All right, we're gonna separate this into lid. Time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Wait, what did I do that for? I just need the bottom to stay in the same place. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. The Chief still stop the press and save him. I believe he got cheeks of steel. He can do it. He can make it. In the frosty air. What a bright time, Mr. Right Time, to rock the night away. To go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Make this a little bit. You not gonna graphic? No, I'm not gonna get graphic with this. I'm gonna get memey with this. Very, very memey. The jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. You know the funniest way to do this is only having the cheeks poking out at the end. Nice. Went to work and came back to yeah. Let's go. It's a nice one. It's a very nice one. If I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. Oh, cancel that. My 2 front teeth. Convermock, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're having a good day. We are just chilling right now, not even sweating what's going on. Whoop, canceled. Then I'll go wish you Merry Christmas. Whoop. What was the song? I remember people say they want their 2 front teeth for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. That's what it is. So Tony, thanks for the breathe. I can't remember if I did it. Never heard a recording of this song. I've only ever heard it sung in person. Really? Huh. Tell me when Jingle Bell Rock is over. Can't stand that song. It's like apple fritters to me. Only bad feelings and memories come from it. Oh, okay. I feel like the end result should be flat out Looney Tunes. Yes. I think so. Mr. Man. I have caps on, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, this will be the number 1. And then we'll adjust it on the timeline here. For the holidays. Showing how much big crush you have in Mr. Manager? Yeah, for sure. For sure. This is what I do to people I have crushes on. Anyway. My favorite. The hydraulic press. Sibling accidentally knocked out my 2 front baby teeth as a toddler, and that Christmas everyone was jokingly singing to me. What? That's cruel! Also extremely funny, but why would they do that? Gonna miss you till the new year? Aww. No idea why, but Cozy Honey Goblin Hours are helping me write up my 40k Grimdark lore notes, and I find the total disconnect hilarious. Ooh, enjoy. Enjoy 40k. Yumbo, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Spinoza, your model's so cute. I'm glad you showed up in my recommended channels. Your movements and expressions are wonderful to watch. What kind of content do you usually stream? Usually I stream art and Soulsborne games. Those are my 2 favorite things to do. Art is kind of my big obsession. Like I love it so much, I made myself a VTuber model, which is what you see before you. So, it's quite apparent in my opinion. I was like 3 and no understanding of physics. It was my fault they were on the swing and I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh no, and that's how you lost your teeth? Oh, I'm so sorry, Zooch. Soulsborne game goated. Yeah, my favorite game is Sekiro. It's so good. I love Sekiro. Okay. I'm gonna do a little. I want to create the timeline. Keyframe. Ooh, not that one. Some homemade pumpkin pie. When I heard pumpkin pie as a kid, my brain thought they were saying the F word. I thought they were doing. Here we go, position. To Pacific. Gene, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holiday. Why is it keying on 2 of them? How far away you are. Oh, just 1. Okay, yeah, it's only supposed to be 1. Wanna be happy in a million ways. For the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. Oh, that's why. There we go. Me home, sweet home. But yeah, legitimately, I didn't hear the lyrics. They were like, homemade pumpkin pie. And me as a kid went, why is no one censoring this song? Why are they allowed to say that word on the radio? I didn't get it. That's okay. So it's somehow the shock stopped the pain. It's just a silly memory. I'm glad it's a silly memory, Zooch. Position. There it is. This keyframe. There we go. Position wise. Keyframe. Whoop. Fix that. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. There we go. Okay. Now. So I want it to end here. There we go. Okay. So now we have the keyframes. Whoop. We have the crush. Merry Christmas! Happy Christmas stream. How fast does this play? Honestly, not bad. I'm gonna grab this. And we're just gonna stretch this. Stop with the keyframes. Sleep. Come on, keyframe. You can't do that. You can't do that. There we go, okay. Okay, stop enabling the keyframe. And then we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna just stretch it straight up so that it's longer and it actually looks like a hydraulic press. There we go. And now, hydraulic press, we start up here. And if the keyframes are enabled, we have... There we go. Oh, almost. Little bit lower. Ooh, wrong one. Artie, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. I think a cute Christmas piece would be honey. Whoop. Oh, good stretch. Would be honey or a goblin next to a Christmas or a present tree. A Christmas tree or a present. I think the size of a goblin would make a Christmas scene extra fun. Wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you, Western. Joko, I hope you have a great vacation. Take care, honey. I'm EB, so everyone have the holiday. You sleep, Joko. I'll see you in the new year. Will you animate the squish? Yeah, I'm gonna animate the squish on him. Fun fact for Honey in chat. You're all heckin' cutie faces and deserve all the love and warm snuggles that your heart desires. Well, thank you. So now the easy thing is I don't have to redraw anything. And now we just get to add another keyframe. And now we're going to do this. So it has an ease on it. I probably want no ease here. Let me fix the ease. Yeah, there we go. No ease, and then a more of an ease here because it's going to meet resistance. Whoop, wrong one. So we're going to have that. Yeah, a bit more. I'm just adjusting the curvature here so that I can have a more timed out squish. So if we look at this, because yeah, when the hydraulic press gets closer to the bottom, it slows down because it's meeting more resistance. So that's what a hydraulic press does. Just as a little disclaimer, don't put things in a hydraulic press. A hydraulic press is not really meant for you to put things in there. It's meant for professionals to use. Just saying. Absolutely smush the creature. Smush him. And then after it rests for a while, okay, so we have the smush. That's actually quite good. Honestly, I don't think it needed to be that long. So we're going to move this keyframe here for comedic effects. And then we are going to do something extremely fun and funny. And I think it would make me laugh quite a bit. And then this one. And then up again. Okay, we're going to copy this keyframe. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can. I copy pasted it by accident. He waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Doesn't need to be that high, actually. I can lower it a bit. Christmas this year. Implacable Lemon. Thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. Hope you're doing good. You may be forklift certified, but are you hydraulic press certified? There's a separate certification for that. In case we have the... And then, one of my favorite little bits. I will just mark it. And then keyframe it. There we go. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can't see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Nope. Didn't hear. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Okay, it actually needs to be lower. I messed up. I made it too high. Will this be a slow smush or a rapid fire smush? Porque no los dos, you know? I have animation knowledge. Why not use it to the maximum capabilities? Pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. I'm just setting keyframes right now, don't mind me. Now, if we play this at a regular speed, Y'all can see what I'm going for. Y'all can see what I'm putting down. First one. Extra crush. What kind of critter is that in the press? Oh, it's a friend. Just a friend of mine. Listen, I think it'll just be funny if it hydraulic presses and then smashes. Smash. I think I can do it a couple more times. Unfortunately, I don't know how to copy and paste. So we're just gonna go like this. Doesn't need to do it too many more times. I think this is fine. If I just do like a couple more frames. But like in case y'all are wondering what kind of animation I can do. Meme stuff. Beam stuff because it's funny and make me laugh. I just think it's neat. We go laughing all the way, ha ha ha. It's pretty funny to me. Sorry, it's funny. I don't make the rules. It's funny. Is that press beginning to lock out and tag out during adjustments? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, honey. Oh, yeah, she specializes in hydraulic press animations. I once saw someone try to break a ball of obsidian with a hydraulic press, and it destroyed both the obsidian ball and the press. Oh, jeez. Big Will, thanks for the ear wiggles. Maybe a extremely slow crush? Maybe. I think this is as slow as I want to do. So a little rule of making content. Not always the case. I will say that flat out. This is not the case. But if you want to make short form content, you don't want to make the audience wait very long. So I could do a really long wind up and a slow hydraulic press that takes 30 seconds. Or I could do one that takes like maybe like 5. Show the results. And then a little comedic effect. Comedy, baby. That's a joke. That's the little ha-ha. Your character here, hydraulic press, would be funny. Okay, that would be actually pretty funny. That would be pretty hilarious. All right, Mr. Man. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. You deserve better than this. Actually, do you? Do you? Perhaps. Alright, so we're gonna need the position. No, actually, we're gonna need to scale. Okay, let's try the scale ratio for Mr. Man. Okay, it would start to crush right about here. So we'll start a keyframe here. And then we'll have a keyframe. Right about here, we can probably switch it out. Well, maybe here we can switch it out for a second drawing. And if I... Okay. Okay, maybe... Center of rotation opacity track label. So maybe I'll have to manually do it. Maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe a transform instead. Yeah, a transform in general would probably be what I want. Okay, that's fine. Because he's not supposed to shrink. He's supposed to squash. So maybe... Okay, I can't do that. Scale ratio, rotate, center of rotation, opacity, track label. I'm just looking at the options here. It's been a while since I've used this. Obsidian shards are never meant to be played with. This is one of the sharpest materials. Oh, I didn't know it was that sharp. Got off an hour early from work. Let's see if I can stay connected on my way home. Didn't want to miss your last stream in 2024. How's your arm, honey? How are you tonight? I'm doing good. Taking it easy, going slow with my arm. So far, it seems fine, but I'm not going to push it just in case. Right about here. This frame is probably where I would do it. Let me make a keyframe. Why can't I make a keyframe? Come on. Oh, I need to select it. Oh, okay. Interesting. So if I grab this and then liquefy, I can't liquefy this. Okay. Position, scale, ratio. Ah, okay. It doesn't work. Great to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually do this then. So I can't really transform things with this tool, it seems. So instead, what we're going to do is we are manually going to do this, which is going to be a bit of a pain, but I think it'll be fun. It'll be faster, honestly. So this is frame 1. We're going to call it frame 2. Why is it doing that? Create a new one. Cancel. There we go. It's been a little bit since I've used this program, so we're gonna work with what I remember. Excuse me. Gonna find out who naughty and nice. I love Blender. This ain't even Blender. This is Clip Studio. A little bit of crush. Very slight, very slight. Here we go. It begins. Whoop. No. Put it back. Well, Blender. Blends for fun stuff. You know, I am just so used to Blender. Blender sounds fun. And the Full Clip Studio license, I think Pro is Pro I need? I'm pretty sure I have EX. So if you have EX, you can actually have the full, like this is, I have EX. That allows me to animate what I need. I think that's the only other version. I have EX 3.0. I didn't subscribe. I instead bought it and was like, perfect. Now I own it forever. I don't have to worry about purchasing it 3 times to keep updated. A little too squished, so. Christmas. Christmas. All right, we got the beginnings. We got the beginnings. And now we start this again. Very easy when you're using the liquefy tool. Very, very easy when you're using the liquefy tool. No word this song. This song's good. I like it. Already doing Christmassy things. Perhaps I'm not the best judge of that, honestly. This is what a hydraulic press looks like, right? Squishy. Again, this is not going to be very graphic. This is very meany, very like you put a little cute little toy into the hydraulic press that your dad lent you. And then your mom goes, "What the heck? Why would you let Honey play with that?" And then your dad goes, "I don't know. I thought it would be fun." Grip my top, oh baby. The dumpy. The dumpy can't save him now. A little too much here. Gotta keep the volume a little more consistent. Gotta make the butt very visible. Very good. Very good. Can't be losing that dumpy even in the hydraulic press. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. She's always cheeked up. Why does my dad have a hydraulic press? He got really into it. He watched a couple YouTube videos and was like, I want to do that. And so he got one for himself. Heavenly peace. I know the lyrics. Merry Christmas. This is what happens when you give Honey the deformer tool. A little too much. Wobbly and distorted. I was about to save the squish ball. Yay, I saved. Thank you for reminding me. If anything, the K would be more pronounced with the squishing. Maybe. Now, here's the thing. We're almost there. We're almost there. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I think my friends love me. I think they think I am a good person who they can trust and feel comfort around. This is most certainly how my friends feel about me. You're me one, Mr. Grinch. I just like the little what's it called? Cognitive dissonance, where it's like I say my friend's loving me while I crush one of my friends into hydraulic press. Oh, that was a little too. There we go. That's the final one. Have a white Christmas. You ever feel jealousy when starting off on Twitch and YouTube? If so, how'd you deal with it? Mine can be so crippling with comparisons that it can be enough to make me quit before even starting. I think when it comes to streaming and creating content, it can be really tough if you see someone else succeeding from your numbers. Like they start where you are, you both start at the same place, but they shoot up faster. There are many reasons why this happens, and some of the answers are different than what you would expect. But anytime I see someone who starts after me and gets really, really popular, what always brings me down, like back to like, oh yeah, that's fine, is do I want to be making the content they are making? Do I want to do what they do? Whether, like, I guess, do I want to be making the same kind of jokes? Do I want to make the same kind of content? Do I want to play the same kind of games? And do I want to consistently make that what I do? Or do I want to succeed in my own way? And that's kind of what makes me go back down and go like, well, I don't really want to do things that I'm not comfortable with, or do things that are outside of what I feel would, I guess, protect me from burnout. That's kind of how I deal with it. I really admire a really common example is Buff Pup. Buff Pup is insanely skilled, very charismatic, has so much energy. And I know that if I tried to do what Buff Pup does, I would burn out. Because that is just simply who Buff Pup is. Buff Pup has so much energy and such a creative mind that she can think of so many things and quick snappy jokes, and is always bouncing back and forth off of the Vichiban members. And me, I don't have the energy for that. I don't think I can do that. And that's okay. I am much more comfortable making silly art pieces, playing FromSoft games, and challenging myself like that. Because I know if I did what Buff Pup did, without, really showcasing who I am, I would probably burn out. I would get really tired and withdrawn from everybody because I wouldn't feel motivated to stream. But I've been trying to see it as I don't want to stream solely for the views. There is another reason aside from I got nervous about looking at numbers. Whenever I stream, I never look at the viewer count. I don't look at the CCV because I don't want to feel like I'm talking to an audience, if that makes sense. Like, I get performance anxiety. But I also don't want to worry about the number because there are many reasons why numbers fluctuate. To only look at statistics when you are in your content creation job is a great way to burn out. If you're constantly only worrying about the CCV and the numbers, that is all you're going to obsess about, and you will never rest, you know? Is he AFK? Me? I'm here. I got my first Christmas gift today. The Jumbo Bundle arrived. Nice. Let's go. Hey, Maximum. Welcome in. Huge viewership should never be the goal. If you're streaming, do it for the fun. Yes. I agree. Also, Talaperos. Thank you so much for the resub. Happy 8 months. Welcome back. Hope your upcoming break's a good one, and here's to another year of being Twitch's most powerful goblin. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Johnny, thanks for the hydrate and posture check. And now... Oh, we're almost there. We're so close. Want to scooch this. So we got 20. That's 20 frames of deforming and warping. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're almost there. We're so close. We're so close. Excuse me. I think I could start pacing them out here. I like these songs. It's not often that I get to listen to Christmas music, and they feel good. On frame 24. And then 25. I think we'll only need about 28 of them. Maybe a little less. All right, here we go. Let's have a little test run. Okay, now I can do the funny new drawing. All right, new drawing. There we go. Okay. Mr. Mothman, this helps a lot. I want to say I'm an absolute beginner. I do not know how to edit or do pretty much anything. I am sometimes so overwhelmed I don't even begin because I am not sure what to do. Thank you for your words. No worries. I'm glad this helped. Teleparis, I'm loving the talk of positivity and making the content you want while understanding agony of the hydraulic presses going on at the same time. Yeah, the cognitive dissonance is very fun. Weird question, but should I be permabanned from a VTuber streams if asking if they've ever burped on stream? I know it sounds weird, even creepy, but it doesn't seem ban-worthy. There's way worse things that could be asked. Depends on the community. Here's the thing. Now, this is a bit controversial, perhaps. Johnny, thanks for the posture check. If a streamer, not necessarily a mod, if a streamer does not like the question you ask or feels that based on the question you asked, you could be trouble for the community, it is within their right to ban someone. It is not necessarily a reflection of you, more of a reflection of the streamer's type of content. I do not know who you're talking about. I cannot say if it is worthy or not, but If the person doesn't like the question and feels that they were uncomfortable, sometimes they do that. I try to always give the benefit of the doubt and let someone talk a little bit or tell them, hey, not here. But some people have a way shorter fuse for that, and that is okay. Sometimes on the internet, we do not have time or the energy to give every single person the benefit of the doubt. And that is okay, I understand. No? I eventually want to start streaming, but I've got a huge case of stage fright. But Mama and Daddy didn't raise no punk. I'm gonna try it at some point and try to break out of my comfort zone. Yeah, have fun with it. It is a very fun thing to do. Sack and Black, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Ooh, how was Zenless Zone Zero? Did you have fun? I hope you had a lovely time. Anarchy Raid, welcome on in. Today we are putting my friend into the hydraulic press while we listen to Christmas music before I go on break for 2 months. Or 2 months, no, a month. Until the new year is what I meant to say. But look at him. It's not graphic. You're good. We're halfway through the animation. Yeah, you can kind of see where this is going. Glad to see you fulfill your New Year's resolution this year, which was to open Blender. Can't wait to see you fulfill your New Year's resolution for the next year, which is to use Blender for more than 15 minutes. Already ready? Way ahead of ya. I used Blender for a whole 3 hours. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. I just kind of lost steam partway through, and that is okay. Now, here is where we do the fun one. Lots of grinding? Like 8.5 polychrome saved. That looks painful. Yeah. Let me just make... There it is. This is what I'm looking for. I want this specific pose. I'm gonna get reference of this. Not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. I want this specific... I'm gonna reference this heavily because I think it's so important. It's so vital. It's so important. Merge selected layers? Nope, it doesn't show. Okay, that's fine. I'm referencing this pose. Second, I gotta head out though. Very tired after running through the entirety of Chapter 4's hard mode missions. Like, that was over a dozen missions. You rest. You gotta do what you gotta do. Take a sleep, eat some food, chill. I hope you have a good one. Human centipede? Yeah, red flags. Let me get a little bigger so y'all can see. Santa Claus comes tonight. It's basically the Peter Griffin pose. I need to move it down a little bit so I can see it easier. Comes tonight. Santa Claus comes tonight. This is gonna be like a messy BB drawing. Like, don't even sweat it, baby. It's gonna be perfect. Don't worry, the dumpy will not deflate. The dumpy's gonna be there. I don't feel like drawing full hair, so this is what we're working with. Oh my gosh, Charlie Brown Christmas. I don't understand why people like it so much. Like my older cousins like it, but me, I'm like, I don't get it. What makes this? Why do people watch this all year? Like not all year, but every Christmas? I don't get it. Cheeked up into hydraulic press. If I look at that, the head's got to be bigger. Yeah, pressed into oblivion and the press just wanted to make sure the job was done. Yeah. Finished the job. Hydraulic press. There we go. Is this the... This is just part of the playlist. Okay. Just grab the colors. I'm gonna grab the flat color here. Flat color of the eye. That's the eyeball. Nope, that's the eyeball color. There we go. Why is it just the Charlie Brown thing? There we go. Get some more jazzy music. Before cable, you watched whatever was broadcast. Most Christmas specials became popular this reason. Yeah. Yeah, it started cartoon sounds in there. Large Mountain, thank you for the resub. Happy 42 months. Hey, honey, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. This is just the last stream before I go on vacation. I am very excited. I think it's gonna be fun. Gonna see the family. Alright, green of the hair color. Is this what I'm doing on my stream before I go on Christmas vacation? Yes. Indeed, I am. Anyway, time to draw the butt cheek shine. I can't let it not be there. That's just not how I roll. Cheeked up into hydraulic press. Alright, I gotta put the shade on the cheeks. I've watched hundreds of hours looking at art on Twitch, but I don't make art myself. Looking? Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes it's fun to just watch other people create. I like watching other artists stream. For me, I like to see how they do it, because then I can learn their techniques. I learn their secrets. And then I become stronger. They can't stop me. This man is double cheeked up on a Monday. Indeed. Indeed he is. God bless. Good for him. Good for him. Let's see. I want to airbrush. Gouache blender. I want to... Wrong color. Is this a blur tool? Why is it not working? This one? Nope. Oil paint? Okay, yeah, that's correct. Wrong layer? It's one layer, which is why I'm doing it this technique. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, that's why it smudges first. I see. You know what I'll do instead? There we go. A little extra shine there. Very good, very good. A little bit of lighting here. Perfect. So it should be right about here. And we're gonna do the same thing, but in reverse. There we go. Undo. 58. No, I want 58. There we go. Bugbear, what's up? And Bestie Bun, thank you for the resub. Happy 2-year anniversary to yous. And Be French, thank you for the 100 shinies. Raindrops on roses, and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, and warm woolen mittens. Art, these are the few of her favorite things. I love them. I have a question for fan art purposes. Forgive me for it's already been answered. What is your most preferred weapon of any FromSoft game? Ooh. I do love the Black Knight's greatsword. Or not greatsword, the Black Knight's sword. But I also really like the lightning hammer. Not hammer, but like I think it's like the Dragon Slayer Great Hammer, I think it's called. It's very fun. Not relevant to your current blurring issues, but it always drives me insane that the blur tool behaves differently in CS Paint if you have a transparent color selected. I did not even notice. I'm gonna be so for real. I did not notice. C. Just labeling it correctly. Honey, what are you doing for Christmas? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I do what I want. That's what it is. I just do what I want. I'm gonna be stretching. Sorry, I locked in. I forgot. Bacano Pile, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. I'm doing well. And Del Pickle, thank you for the breather deep. Also, hello dingies. One of the things that is going to be nice about taking a break is like I've been feeling it recently where my brain is like, I want to rest more. And it's hard to rest on streams sometimes. So it's nice that I can take a break and then come back when I'm feeling more refreshed. It'll be nice. All right. Hydraulic press time. Merry Pressmas, thank you. All right. Easy. All the drawings have been done. And then for this one, we're going to assign it to layer 57C. Nope. Not this one. What a horrific story when you think about it. The kids are watching a snowman come to life and die as they speak. I think I'm gonna... Kind of messed up. Yeah, it's weird. It'd be nice to have that family self-downtime. Good for the health. Exactly, yeah. Rest, I don't know her, but I'd like to. Trauma thick is the plot of Bill's character. Does it? Does it? I don't know if that's good. If you had to pick one birthday gift, what would it be? I apologize in advance if you don't feel like answering this question. I'm just struggling to get for my birthday. Computer. Good computer. If you don't have one, get a good computer. That's a very good one. Smash. And then frame 61. Maybe instead of frame 61. Music isn't loud enough? Really? Music's a bit loud, music isn't loud enough? I'm getting mixed messages. Thanks for the alert, DJ. I hope you're having a good one. I'm just trying to get the right... Maybe instead... we want frame 60. Oh gosh. Okay. Now we want frame... So cancel. Well, I want to see this a little bit. We want frame 57C. Nope, wait. 61. We're repeating frame 61. And then we're going to have frame 57C. And then we're going to have frame 60. Have a good stream, a great Christmas, and I'll catch you on the other side. Catch you later, Marshmallow Man. Music is a secret. Third option. Oh gosh, what is it now? Because yeah, I can feel myself... my stream endurance has kind of been going down, and I think part of that is like because my brain is getting to the almost burnt out stage when it comes to streaming. So timing wise, this is excellent for me because I get to get some rest. I'm very excited to rest. Good night, DJ. I hope you get good sleep. It's everybody's favorite recurring guest star, Panic. Oh, it's a favorite, a fan favorite. I am personally. 57C. Nope, that's just nothing. Okay. And then nothing. And 57C. Then 60. Level 1 Cleric, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. I hope you're having a good day. Panic at the disco. What were y'all up to? Let's see. Oh, Yakuza 0. Ooh. I hope you had fun playing the game. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. We're just chilling, taking it easy. I'm animating my friend getting put in the hydraulic press. I'm a little low energy today because it's my last stream of the month, and I won't be back until the new year. Gonna be taking it easy. I'm excited. I am excited for the rest. Oops, wrong button. For Christmas. All right, I think I'm done animating my friend in the press. Let's show y'all the progress. Currently going back and finishing Cabaret substrates. Oh, gotcha. Dang, a serious question. How do you actually make yourself rest, especially when you're always surrounded by what you do and there's kind of nothing else to do? That is a tricky one. Let me show you the little animation. Anyway, that's the little animation we did. Ta-da! Good stuff. I gotta export this and send this to Mr. Man. Save duplicate. Export animation. There we go. Animate a GIF. Xmas 2024, baby. That's what we're gonna call it. But yeah, how do I rest while I am how do I rest when I'm surrounded by everything I want to do? I guess it depends what I'm resting from. Because everyone rests for different reasons, you know? Are you resting from streaming? Are you resting from doing art? There's a lot of stuff. Cake that cannot be compressed. But also level 1 cleric if you gotta head out. Absolutely no worries. Thank you for trusting me with your community. But yeah, if I need a rest, usually what I'll do is I'll step away and do something different. Even if I am surrounded by my usual art tools, I will try to do a different form of art, a different form of creation. If I'm burnt out on making models, I will take a break and I will do something physical like resin charms or painting or drawing. Burnout kind of takes you out in one way but opens up pathways in others. So it's tricky. From streaming, I can feel my brain getting tired and getting a little burnt out with it, which usually happens around this time of year anyways, so I planned vacations around it, where I go, okay, I'm taking a break after this, should be fine, don't sweat it. It's so fun, and it's so nice to take a break from what is burning you out. It's so nice. I really like it. So taking a break from streaming feels good because I feel refreshed when I come back. And I feel more interactive and more able to listen and converse better. Frontline Kitty, thank you for the earwiggles. Small, quick, low commitment projects? Yes, absolutely. That's good. It's kind of at that point. I wanted to find a way to reset myself so I can actually engage myself creatively. Yeah. I think it's good to just take a step back and go like, why does this potentially, sometimes it feels like this, where why does this feel not as rewarding as it usually does? There can be a lot of reasons. It could just be like outside of work, your life could be really stressful. You could be more tired. You could be going through changes in season, like winter. It's insane. A lot of stuff happens, and your body goes through so much. There's so many reasons you could be burnt out, but rest is the easiest way to do it. Find a different thing to occupy your time, and that's a good way of distracting yourself long enough for your brain to go like, wait, I remember I like this thing. Why did I stop? And it's like, you were burnt out, brain. That's why. Thanks for the hydrate, Mono, and Johnny, thanks for the posture check. Anyway, Mr. Manager has replied. He replied really quickly, actually. Apparently, I got an actual laugh out loud from him, which is great. And then he says, oh my god, it keeps going. Fuck, this is the best gift ever. I've gotten Mr. Man his Christmas gift. We're good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take it easy, Leon. You have a good Christmas, too. Change of routine, scenery. Gotcha. I appreciate your wisdom, homie. You've helped me over the years. No worries. Yeah. Taking a step away from what you're doing, like for me, if I take a step away from streaming for vacation, it allows me to reevaluate my relationship with it. Do I enjoy doing it? Do I want to continue doing it? Is it something that I want to increase in my day-to-day life or decrease? And sometimes the answers are no, I want things to stay the same. I just wanted a break. Those questions are not like, ooh, career ending, like, oh no, I have suggested to my brain that this might end. It's like, no. Genuinely thinking about like, what are your motivations for doing this? What are your goals? Are they achievable goals? Are they goals that you have control over? One of the things that this is going to be my kind of streaming hot take. Your goal when streaming should not be to get a certain follower count, because that is so far outside of your control that you are going to be stressed about it if you set it as a goal. Goals should be achievable and dependent on what you as a person do, not what other people do in relation to you. So if I want to, in the new year, say this is, I guess this is a great time to talk about New Year's goals. But for a New Year's goal, if you say, oh, I wanna get a girlfriend, that's not necessarily a great goal. It's very vague, and it doesn't specify, it doesn't take into account maybe no one wants to date you currently. As harsh as it may sound, perhaps you are not ready and people don't want to date you. That is okay. But if you set yourself as a goal, then you might feel a little disappointed if it doesn't happen. A better goal is, hey, I would like to ask 3 people out this year. Maybe. I want to ask people out until I get a date. Not a girlfriend, but a date. You know? There's another example where it's like, I want to hit 1,000 followers on this social media. Okay, well, that's not really within your control either. Because you can't control how many people see you, what the algorithm does, and you can't guarantee that what you do will resonate with your audience within this allotted time. But what you can control is, hey, I want to post once a day. That is a goal that is active and you have control over. The goals of like, I want my posts to be bangers, that is not achievable. That is not within your control. That is outside of your control. You want something within your control. For example, I want to create a new model. That's it. That is within my control. It is achievable. I know I can do it. And it is not reliant on other people necessarily to be completed. I want to use Blender for more than 5 hours, or I want to learn how to make a really scuffed VTuber model in Blender. That is a goal that relies on my efforts and not someone outside of yourself's efforts. You know what I mean? Maybe nobody wants to date you currently. Fine. Real though. I have heard people go like, my goal is to get a girlfriend. And I'm like, that is not an achievable goal. Asking someone out is a goal because that is within your control. The result should not be the goal. It is the action itself should be the goal. Because here's the thing, if the action itself is the goal, even if the result is not the one you wanted, you have still done the thing that can lead you closer to what you want. Even if no one says no when you ask someone out, you have gotten better and exercised putting yourself out there. So you have still gotten a skill, even if you have not got a girlfriend. You know what I mean? That is one aspect of goals that I feel like not enough people consider. One is also like some goals need to be changed as they happen. For example, I want to go to the gym every single day. I want to get really ripped. It's like, technically that's within your control, but that's not really realistic. You can go to the gym every day, but if you have not done that before, you are really going to struggle. And that is okay. Perhaps a more realistic one is, hey, if you've never gone to the gym before, try going twice a week. Twice a week is a good amount of time if you have never really worked out super hard. See if you can get a friend to go with you. Start small and build up greater goals. If my goal is like, I want to post an art piece every single day, that's not realistic. Although it is within my control, it's not realistic. Art takes way longer than you expect. And as your skill progresses upwards, so does the complexity of your pieces, and sometimes the time you spend on the pieces goes up as well. So one day is not a realistic amount of time for an art piece. Could be for like a post-it note doodle, but that is another aspect of it, you know? I super need to get a gym membership that isn't super expensive. Yeah. If you have not really gotten into working out, maybe instead of getting a gym membership, start with running. Start with a little bit of running, a little bit of at-home exercises such as push-ups, sit-ups, plank, simple anaerobic stuff that you can do yourself. That way you can have kind of this do-it-yourself relationship with working out first, and then move out to paying for a membership. Because I got a gym membership once, and it only lasted 3 months, and I never went once. I was very bad at going to the gym. I still am bad at going to the gym for a consistent amount of time. So when I go to the gym, it's usually a one-day pass with my friends. Because I know that consistency is not my strong suit when it comes to going to the gym. I will have a couple months of it being good, and then something will happen, like my mental will change, my art flow will change, the work that I need to do will change, seasons change, and I will drop it if it gets too stressful and if I need more time for other aspects of my life. You know what I mean? Kind of consolation prize, be able to check off progress even if it doesn't go how you want. Yes. Consolation prize is perhaps not the best way to put it because it has like a negative connotation, but growth. You will be progressing in a direction instead of standing still. Thank you for your great advice. I've been looking for a girlfriend for quite some time. There's a few girls that I work with who are very pretty and kind. Yeah. I would say one thing, if you have people you like at your work, be cautious about asking them out. Because asking them out is fine, but if you work with them, that can make the relationship tricky, especially if they say no and they're worried about the relationship dynamic changing. The other thing is, if you ask out every girl at your job or multiple girls at your job, they are just probably going to start thinking that you are just kind of shooting your shot with everyone, which is just sort of like, okay, then why did you ask us out? It creates a whole different thing. Instead of like feeling like, oh, flattered someone asked you out, it's like, do you actually want to date me? Or do you want to just have a girlfriend? Like, what is your reason for asking them out, sort of thing, you know? I specifically have a rule about if I am at work, so long as I am working there, I do not ask people out. That is just something I don't do because that can make the workplace relationship way different. Not worth it. What, genuinely, if you can do it, what I would recommend, this cannot work for everybody. So straight up, your job is quite stable. Good. Try to keep it. But if you are going to ask someone out at your work, quit your job. Genuinely, you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, and you don't want to make them feel pressured to give a certain response. Maester Guide, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. How are y'all doing? Let's see. Oh, you're playing Sonic Adventure 2? Nice, nice. Is that your favorite Sonic Adventure, or have you never played it before? Twister, honey, I'm home. Finally on a mostly journal sleep schedule lately by accident. It feels weird. Realistic goals are definitely good, but also realistically evaluating life priorities. Yes, that is really good. Here. I'm also going to put my art piece here. You can see him. But yeah, I still have to do the lighting in this. I'll probably do a little bit of the lighting in this and then call it a stream. Because then I can call this finished. But yeah, evaluating your life goals is a really good thing to do. Doing is quit your job for me, Slay. Yeah, it's so good. This art turned out really, really nice. Little guy's caked up. Literally, someone... I made a joke. I was like, hey, 5 gifted subs and I'll put them in the hydraulic press chat. And we did actually get 5 gifted subs. And so... there it is. He's into hydraulic press. Thank you once again. If 2 people gave 5 gifted subs, that's what I mean. 2 people gave 5 gifted to smash Mr. Man into hydraulic press. Extremely funny bit. Y'all are hilarious. Jeff, he would have wanted this. Jeff, I literally sent him a message. I said, hey, Mr. Manager, 2 people have given me 5 gifted subs to put you in the hydraulic press. I'm so sorry, homie. I said what I said. Anyway, and he said, I deserve it. I'm ready. I've made my peace. I was like, okay, say goodbye to this little fella. And I sent him this gif. Very funny. He really likes it. Why he's so caked up looking? That's just how he is. That's just how he is. That's my friend in there. Caked up to the max. Even when he's in the hydraulic press. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is an old art piece. This was closer to the middle of the year, but even... okay. This was a piece from June. Look at how much I have improved since June. I worked on this like this week. Look at that. Look at how good my art got. 10 gifted and we'll throw him into the pit of all-consuming Eldritch Truth. He will have knowledge beyond his human comprehension. Grinded down that rendering tech tree. Oh, absolutely. It was so, so good. Look at how good Gabi looks. Gabi looks amazing in this. What the heck? She looks so good. Very proud of your progress, Hobie. Thank you, Dingus. Thank you. I concur with Honey. I've dated a coworker and it didn't work out. It makes the workplace much more uncomfortable. Yep. Very much. But yeah, we were talking about New Year's resolutions and sort of how... oh yeah, the Meister Guide. I legit finished playing it for the first time just in time for the movie. Nice! I hope you have fun watching the movie. It looks like fun. Jeff, this song is the doom that kills retail workers? Yeah, that's why we're not going to listen to it too many times. This is why I had one stream with Christmas music, and it's the last one before I go on vacation. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, but we were talking about New Year's resolutions. And whenever I do New Year's resolutions, I always try to think, like, is this in line with where I want, the direction I want my life to go in? Is this achievable? And is this realistic? Those are the kind of the big 3. It's fun to go like, oh, I want to get ripped and I want to go to the gym every day. That is achievable and it's in line with my life priorities, but it is not really realistic. It's not really realistic. Let me do a little drawing for y'all for New Year's goals. From the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. So, excuse me. So there's kind of a triangle. This is kind of how I see the goals. So New Year's. I completely forgot to change my stream from just chatting to art, didn't I? Oh well. New Year's resolutions. Second mark. Can you do that? Can you do that as a mod? That would be really cool if we could actually do that. It's it's already so late. Like I'm gonna be wrapping up stream in about 20-ish minutes, anyways, because my mom's dropping off dinner. So I figured this is a good time. So New Year's resolutions is achievable, realistic. There might be a better word for achievable, but yeah, there's probably a better word for it, but if I describe it, achievable is probably the best one. Actionable. Wolfgang, that is way better. Thank you. Actionable is way stronger. Plausible. Computer set category to art. Computer, please. Actionable, realistic, and in line with life goals. Now, this isn't what you need every time you set a New Year's resolution. Granted, you can set a New Year's resolution as whatever you want and do whatever you want. I'm not your mom, you know. But in line with goals, that's pretty much that self-explanatory. Actionable. Based on your actions, not based on others. Realistic. Pretty much you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have bad days. So you want to get all three. You want to hit all three. If it hits two of them, that's not quite right, you know? Because I explode you with my mic. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, you have no power here. My name is Grog. You beat the Nameless King? Nice. Nice. Could have had the permissions? I see. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Take it back. But yeah, the goal, for example, let's look at the goal of I want to make 5 friends. Say I want to make 5 friends is your goal. That is a pretty realistic goal. 5 friends is not a huge amount. And what qualifies as a friend is kind of up to your interpretation. If you just mean you want someone who knows your name and has a little bit of an emotional connection with you, that can be considered a friend. A little more than an acquaintance, but it doesn't need to be a best friend. That is fairly realistic. And it is also in line with most people's life goals, where it's like, I wish to live in a community and have a support network. That's not bad. It is actionable in different ways. But one thing is, you want it to be actionable for you. You want it to be something that you as a person can do and not reliant on what someone else does. So say if we fine-tune that goal, we can make that a lot better. Because if your goal is, I want to set up 5 hangouts with people I admire or people I would like to spend time with, that is more realistic. Because the result that you want is not, I've made friends. The result is, I asked people to hang out. So it is based on what you do and not what other people do. And that really is what makes a goal a lot more achievable and actionable. Dingus, Dunbury shop closed. Humbity manifests some bad days for the future. What a messed up day. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. See you later, Banjo. I'll be back in the new year. Don't worry. But also that Meister guy, if you gotta head out, absolutely no worries. You're more than welcome to hang out as long as you like. Or go as when you please. I hope you have a good holiday. What's Dunbury? It's like a rice bowl. It's like a beef rice bowl, I'm pretty sure. It's delicious. But yeah, my thing with one of the more common goals I hear, and it's also like touted as like a really big goal that people want, is they want to find a significant other. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not a good goal. It is a very bad one, actually. Now, not for the reason you'd think. I've said this earlier in the stream, but I will reiterate it. It is a bad goal because it relies on the other person fulfilling your goal. It does not rely on you fulfilling the goal. It relies on someone else making your resolution come true. That is no one's responsibility. It is not the person you date. It is not your family or your friends. It is no one's responsibility for you to fulfill your goals. That is a you thing. My responsibility to myself is to make goals that are achievable and progress me in the direction I want in line with my life goals. You know? Purple Speed Racing. I used to watch you on YouTube and then one day did an impulse to get Twitch and I finally found you. Welcome in! I hope you're doing well. We're talking about New Year's resolutions. Alrighty, what I walk into, I was gone for a few minutes. We're talking about New Year's resolutions, baby. Myth. An action is something you do to another person to change the way they think, act, or feel. Wait, that's acting definition. Yes, it is. So instead of, let's write this down. So I'll put this in red because we don't want this. Get a GF. This goal is bad because it is not realistic. It's not realistic. It is technically actionable and it is in line with your life goals, but it's not realistic. The way I phrase this does look fairly bad, but the reason is we can tamper with this a little bit to make it way better. So instead of get a girlfriend, a better goal is ask someone out. The reason is because this is still in line with your life goals. You want to be in a partnered relationship throughout your life. That is absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. Straight up, there's nothing wrong with that. We need people to survive. It is actionable because the action is asking. You are asking someone out. And it is realistic because you are the one doing it. You control how realistic this is because you control the action. Asking someone out also is not results-based. Because in order for you to get a girlfriend, someone has to like you and say yes. And that is not their job to fulfill that, you know? Relationships make things interesting. Yeah, they also take care of you. And you take care of them. Asking someone out would be a better goal. It hits all 3 points. Exactly. Asking someone out is a better goal than getting a girlfriend. Because getting a girlfriend is technically actionable. Because you are actively going to try to get a girlfriend. But it is too results-based. So if we want another example of a bad goal, in my opinion, again, these are my hot takes. You can it's not even a hot take. This is just my explanation and the way I do New Year's resolutions is get abs. This is a bad life goal. Too late, you're gonna have a girlfriend now. Oh no. Dry dog. Am I the wrong person might say yes? That is that too. But here's the thing. Getting a girlfriend should not be the end of the goal. It should be part of it. It is not the goal. Getting abs. A bad New Year's resolution. For many reasons. Mainly because, although it is actionable, and it is in line with your life goals, it's not realistic. You're not gonna get a washboard abs. That is just not a realistic thing to want. Because you can technically work out as much as you want. You can do as many crunches and as much running as you possibly want. But realistically, you don't control body types. You do not control your body. You don't know what your body is going to look like. Everyone's body is different. Some people have a lot of body fat. Some people already have so little body fat and genetically have abs. Fortunately, for me, my family's genetics makes it so my body is very low in body fat and builds muscle quickly. I have abs, but that is a genetic thing. It is a combination of genetics and exercising since I was 10, like doing high performance sports. I have been doing it for years, and I have my parents to thank for a lot of my looks. It is not realistic for everybody. So, a better goal, instead of getting abs, once again, it is too results focused, is working out ab muscles. This is a much better goal because it is not results focused. It is realistic because there is no my abs must look good in this amount of time. It is actionable because it is up to you how much you work out your abs. And is also probably in line with your life goals if you want to look a certain way. Hubbity, I built different, better, stronger. It's tricky. Getting into honey trauma hours. It's not even trauma, just therapy hours. It's nothing traumatic, I promise. But as the eldest sibling, and being around other kids my age and well behaved, I was compared to them a lot, but not in the ways you would think. Because when I was a kid, parents and other people would look at me and then look at their kid and go, why can't you be more like Honey? And I'm like, oh gosh, no. Because a lot of the things that they liked in me was just the fact that I was thin and athletic and very good at following rules. And I was very well behaved and quiet and did my homework. I was a very well-behaved, mild-mannered child. The other kids are not me. They are not me. So they should not be compared to me. Just like you guys. You do not have my body type. You did not have the same upbringing. You do not have the same brain stuff that I have. You are different. So the results will be different. I have different things where, like, some people are way better at focusing than me, and I would love to have that focus. But my brain doesn't focus like that. I have to find other ways to cope and manage. So for me, it is different. Just like for you, it is different. Hi, Ripley, welcome in. Difficult. Again, thanks for your advice. I'll put this to use in my life. There's one girl in particular who I've known for a long time. We went to school together. I've confessed that I had a crush on her, and while she doesn't feel the same way, we're still close friends. That's great. Listen, if you ask someone out who is a friend or someone close to you, and they say, no, I'm not interested in you, the best possible thing you can do is go, thank you for telling me. I hope I didn't make things weird. I would still like to be friends. That full sentence is quite nice. I can think of more things to add in, but just bare bones, that is quite nice. Because you don't want the person you asked out to feel like they have to console you because they have technically rejected you. And I say technically because rejection is such a harsh word. I guess turn you down is a easier way of saying it. You don't want to make them feel like they have to comfort you because they are saying their feelings, you know? Zindel, I want to lose weight. I have a little, but it's hard to make New Year's resolutions. It always feels like I'm playing a time crunch when it falls out the wagon. That's great, Zindel. See, that one is an in-between for me. If one of your goals is to lose weight, I think that is a much more actionable and realistic goal than I want to lose 50 pounds. It's like, that is too specific of a number, so you are going to feel a little let down when you can't do that, because change in your body takes years. It takes eating habit changes, working out, stress level changes, daily habits that you don't really think of. It takes sleep changes. There are so many things that affect how your body is shaped, and some of it is things you cannot affect, like genetics. Rex, being the oldest sibling stinks. Trust me. Every type of sibling has their own different baggage. One is not worse than the other. They're all just different. Shaman, thank you for the posture check. And Wacky Nope, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, let's go. Good stuff. With focusing, I'm not good at it. I've just done it through sheer force of will. That's amazing, though. The fact that you can do it through sheer force of will is so good. I have a hard time picking up things that do not interest me. I want to learn Blender, but the actual process of learning it does not interest me because my brain loves seeing the result. And so it takes a really long time for my brain to pick things up. I have to focus so hard to pick up on Blender, but that's part of the process. That's part of getting good at something, baby. Is she just like me? For real, for real. ADHD. Meta. So what not a realistic exercise one? I guess a realistic exercise goal is this one. So this is working out. Working out is a realistic goal. Like, for me, if I were to make a realistic workout goal, it would be, you can get specific in like, oh, I want to work out these muscles. But work out once a week. That is a good one. Another really good goal is join a team sport. Because that is within your control and realistic. Your community probably has a like co-ed soccer team that you can join of whatever skill level you're at. Joining a sport is a great goal to have because it is very easy to do and it gets the ball rolling. You don't necessarily want to set a really high bar goal because the higher, especially for neurodivergent people, I would imagine. Northern Miss, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had fun playing Mario and Luigi Brothers Ship. We're just talking about New Year's goals right now. I was saying how you want to set your New Year's goals lower than you think. You want to make them achievable because they're going to get the ball rolling to get your life going in the direction you want. So one of the examples I had was getting abs is a bad goal for New Year's resolution because you do not control your body. You can control how much you work out though. So working out your abs is an actionable goal that is realistic. You are not necessarily going to get abs in the amount of time you want just because you work out, but you can work it out. But yeah, that's all we're talking about. Oh, honey, how can you turn learning a language a good goal? Interesting, Shamit. That is a great question. So learning a language is not, that's actually a great goal in my opinion. However, we can tweak it to make it more achievable and realistic. So let's do this. So instead of learn a language, we can turn that into a much more achievable goal by going instead join a language class. Because you cannot control, you can't learn a language all at once. You can learn a language quickly, but joining a language class is an option. And that is probably the best way to show an example of it, where it's like the initiative to learn a language is there, but the goal of learning a language is a very high bar. So instead, set the bar a little lower. So instead of your goal being, I am in this room, I would like to enter a different room. Think about breaking that goal down into the steps. So, all right, I want to go into the living room. There is a door in front of me. Open the door. Like reach forward, step forward, turn the knob, open the door, step through the door, close door behind. Sometimes people think of the really big goals without thinking of the steps to get there. So it can be way more intimidating, especially if you're neurodivergent, I've learned, is it can be way more intimidating when you have a big, broad, not generic, broad, non-specific steps goal rather than the beginning steps of a goal. Honey's here for your optimized playthrough. Let's go! Plugbear, I'm gonna be so real. I think Objective Survive is a reasonable New Year's resolution. Yes, Survive is a reasonable New Year's resolution. However, Plugbear, fun fact, we can tailor that a bit more. We can optimize this. We can optimize your playthrough. Let's go. So, let's say survive is your goal. Survive. We can turn that into eat 3 times a day. Sleep 8 hours. Exercise 3 times a week. Breaking down what you consider survival and what is in line with your life goals, we can break those down into really nice, achievable, everyday things that can lead to the goal that you want. Dog, you're pushing it with 8 hours of sleep? Homie, I need 10 hours of sleep to function good. I don't know how to explain that to you guys, that I need sleep. Also, welcome, Vandal. I hope you're doing good. Northern Mist sounds like a good goal to me. Yeah. If y'all have any questions, feel free to throw your goal out there and I can optimize them for you. See, I hear the pumpkin pie thing in the own. Yeah, you can hear it, right? Would learning how to love myself be a good goal? That's a great one, Northern Miss. Okay, so let's break that one down. Sorry, I love doing this. To me, this is like problem solving 101. It's very fun. Loving self. This is an amazing goal. I'm very glad that this is your goal. Weird when I get more than 8 hours, I get a headache. Fair. Everyone's body is different. Everyone needs different amounts of sleep. One amount is not going to be set for everybody. Adela, I hope you have a happy new year. Thank you. I hope you have a happy new year too. I definitely want to be healthier next year. 2024 was a rough one. I did not have good coping mechanisms for the bad time. Gotcha. So, self-love, like loving yourself, having a good self-esteem. So I'll write down the alternative. Plus self-esteem. So I'm probably going to be talking about physical and mental for this, like an emotional. So let's break this down into steps. Something to do is look at someone or the optimal version of yourself in your mind, where you love yourself already. Why do you love yourself? What about that optimized self loves themselves? So I can only really use it for my example here, but to have my self-esteem boosted and love myself, I usually want to do things that make me feel capable and make me feel comfortable in my skin. So if I want to feel capable, I could learn a new skill. Excuse my handwriting. Learn a new skill. Find clothes I'm comfortable in. Exercise, because good brain chemicals come from exercise. Magic Boy, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 8 months. And Iblis, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome in. So those are it. Learning a new skill can even be broken down further. Learning a new skill, you can break it down more and go join blank class. You know? Doesn't have to be an actual like university class. It can just be a community college class or a rec center class, you know? Something like that. Pro tip, guys. Graduate is not a good goal. It depends on the authorities to give you the paper, not you. Yes. Graduating is a noble goal. It can kind of put your goal in the hands of other people, though, and that's generally not what you want. Be French. None of that tracks. I've been clocking that 8-ish, 9-ish hours on weekends, 5 or 6 on work weeks. Jeff, I guess I'm putting yoga on the list and actually getting some use out of that mat. Yeah, it could be fun. But yeah, in terms of loving yourself and boosting your self-esteem, it's a great goal. We can optimize it very much by breaking down what will give you self-esteem, what will make you love yourself. For some people, another thing that I like to recommend in terms of like making you love yourself is say kind/neutral things about yourself. Now, what does that mean? If you have self-hate, you don't like yourself, you don't like how you look, you don't like how you act, you don't like your mental, you don't like the things that come out of your brain, start by saying that you did things. For example, if I wake up at 10 in the morning, even though I wanted to wake up at 7, I don't go, oh, honey, you should have woke up. Come on. I go, okay, nice try. Keep going. Very quick to the point, shut it down, go, okay, this has happened. Dwelling on it doesn't help. Move on. And once you do that enough, you're like, oh, I drew a really bad piece. It's not great. I don't like it. I spent so much time on it. To go, okay, don't touch it. You're done. Don't need to look at it again. That is neutral. It is not saying anything good or bad. It is just saying, this is a thing that exists. You have done it. Oh, I made a bad meal. It tastes disgusting. It's gross. I don't want other people to see it. No. I tried to do something. Did not work. That's okay. Move on. And once you start adopting that kind of language with the actions you do and the way you look and how you act, it's like, I did not like how I said that. I'll remember that. Move on. I don't like how my hair looks. Okay. I'll try doing this next time. Move on. After you get used to doing that, once you get really comfortable with the self-neutrality stage, that's when you can start with the self-love. You can also start with the self-love earlier, but too quickly into self-love can make you kind of elastic band backwards. It can, your brain can sometimes reject it and go like, ooh, no, why am I being nice? I'm so used to being mean. So self-neutrality states facts as they are, and so your negative self can't argue with them. They can still say you suck, but they can't argue with them. With your self-love thoughts, those can come gently afterwards. So instead of like, oh, I don't like my makeup, your brain will naturally go, oh, that didn't work. That's okay. Self-love is going, oh, I tried something new. I don't like it, but I like that I tried. I like this. I like that I am actively moving. You know, you start to encourage and not necessarily compliment the result, but compliment the act of doing something itself. And then you'll find gently after practicing that, you will start to kind of Ghibli romanticize your everyday life. You'll go, man, I tied my shoelaces so cute and nicely. I did a great job. My hair looks a little funky today, but it's okay. You know, stuff like that. Learning from small failures can be turned into positive ones too, like knowing how to improve next time. Yeah. Plug Bear. Overthrow capitalism is a bad goal, not actionable nor realistic. Consider join a union, or start a garden, or destroy an oil pipeline in collaboration with the indigenous rights group. Actionable, realistic, in line with goals. Yes. Very true. But yeah, counting small wins can be really good. But if your brain is so used to being negative, you need a bit of a transition phase. I can go for Living Ghibli? Yeah. What I used to do is, especially when I'm on my own, I will get really excited and just like skip around my house, go, yippee, I have food in my fridge. And it's fun because I'm like, man, I have things I can eat. I am very fortunate. Part of my brain goes like, oh, that's pathetic. You're so impressed by like these baseline things. But why shouldn't I be happy about that? That is a baseline thing that we want. Why shouldn't I be happy that I have the baseline? I want more for sure, but I can still be happy with what I got, right? No, Mist, that's really good advice. Yeah, I hope that helps, and I hope that can sort of move the goal forward for you and make it more actionable and realistic. Because yeah, loving yourself and having good self-esteem is a great goal, but we need the steps to get there in order to really progress and have it happen. Having been in a place where I didn't have food, having a fridge full of food is a great feeling. Exactly. Yeah. This is a bad thing that my parents, and I'm sure a lot of our parents did, where they're like, oh, kids in Africa are starving. And it's just like, that's just guilting. That's just guilting yourself into compromising, or not compromising, being complacent with what you got. That's just guilting yourself into going like, oh, yeah, other people have it worse. I should be happy that my worst is not their worst. It's like, no, both worsts can suck. Like, don't compare pain, because it doesn't just make it into an argument that helps no one, but it also lowers your standards for what is acceptable. You know? You gotta have realistic levels of acceptable. Would you call self-love different from using ego as a form of mental self-defense from others? Oh. Yes, ego I think is different. Self-love and ego, in my opinion, come from different places. So self-love is, I don't care what other people say, I like me. Or I like that I try to be a better me. Ego is, I am better than everyone else. They just don't understand it. That is ego. Everyone has an ego, and that is okay. You just got to keep it in check. You just got to remind yourself there is always someone who is going to be better than you. And that's okay. That is all right. You are better than other people, but there are other people that are better than you. Everyone has their strong points and their weak points. Don't let it get to your head. Have confidence, but don't be arrogant. Jeff, if you start comparing tragedy, you might end up justifying smaller tragedies. Yes, that is a much more eloquent way of putting it, Jeff. Thank you. Some of the biggest egos I know hate themselves. Yes. A lot of people with really big egos often find that they are very lonely or in poor company. Because when you think yourself above your peers don't want to hang out with you. They don't want to hang out with someone who's like, ooh, you guys suck. I'm better. Here's why. I had a classmate who was so skilled and so talented. She was amazing. Everything she made was astounding. Like, already professional concept artist level art. And you know what? She was the nicest person in class because she knew that there is always someone better than you and there is always someone to learn for. She was constantly going, oh, I want to get better at this. So she looked around the classroom. She looked in books. She looked and studied other artists and went, I can learn from this. There was no, I'm better than them or I can do better. It's like, she was so unfocused on who was better and she was just focused on what she could learn from everybody. And that is such a good mentality to have with art. She was just so kind and very humble. And here's the thing. I don't like using the word humble because some people use it as a way to go like, oh, they downplay their success. No, she did not. She knew how good she was. But she was never arrogant about it because she knew that it's very easy to get humbled. Ashton, that's exactly how I am as an artist. Yeah, it's important to learn. Ego is fine as long as you don't make it anyone else's problem. Yes, ego can also be your problem too if you're not careful. Too much self-love leads to inflated egos and eventually despair. I guess that's true. I think that's not self-love, and I think that turns into ego. Self-love is great so long as you have the ability to look inward and criticize at the same time. There is a balance. Ego is important. But so is self-love and knowing like your skill level and staying humble. There's so many things in there. I was just about to step up. This all is such good info. Thank you, Ashleton. But yeah. Try to know that's a winner mindset. Yeah, I love my friend. She's very, very cool. I was talking to her today. She's very, very sick, actually. Like, sick positive. There's self-love and there's self-infatuation. One is good and the other's destructive. Yes, self-infatuation is dangerous. But yeah, in terms of goals, that's kind of how I do it. Like, survive, break it down into the steps. That's kind of what it is with goals. Again, one of the examples that I found was really bad, or not really bad, a goal that I don't think is good, is get a girlfriend. Bad. Bad goal. Bad goal all around. Not all around, but like, in general, it can be really optimized in ask someone out. That's way better. Because no one is required to date anyone. No one's required to date you. No one's required to date me. Everyone has the right to say no. Absolutely. Especially when it comes to dating. Stay humble in art and never think yourself better than others artists. Unless you're tech bro laundering art theft and assert your absolute superiority. Yeah, then we know to avoid you. Vulcan, ego cannot be backed up by skill. Ego that can't be backed up by skill is always bad, but sometimes being able to talk the talk and walk the walk can be acceptable. Yeah. There is a balance of not ego, but knowing who you are and having confidence in yourself. I think that is probably the best way to talk about it and think about it. It's very, very good to have confidence in yourself because that way you are less likely to be taken advantage of. If you are confident in who you are and what you do, there is less of a chance that someone will come in and try to manipulate you, will try to give you false praise, or try to put you down and nag you into doing what they want. Knowing your worth is important. And knowing that that can change is also important. Your worth to yourself and to others changes constantly, depending on what you can do and what you can do for others. No nobility in being superior to your fellows, but nobility in being superior to your former self. Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of people who do need to work on themselves. Yeah. Here's the interesting thing. You can absolutely need to work on yourself and still ask someone out. I don't see anything really wrong with that. So long as you know that you're working on yourself and you make it clear that you are trying to be a better person than you were the day before. You know? Yeah, pretty sure I heard that one from a Kingsman movie. I have to watch Kingsman again. I watched the first one and it was fun. The Pickle, thanks for the earwiggles. Alright, any other goals that anyone would like me to break down just for fun before I end stream? Because I do want to wrap up because I have my mom dropping off dinner. It's gonna be nice. Can I just remind her of the time? Yeah, thanks, Smith. Most people you ask out are also working on themselves, work on it together. You can work on it together or separately. Both are absolutely okay. I think it is important to know when you should work on yourself alone and when you should get help, you know? Money goals? I'll be so for real. Money goals is a very interesting one. Need to move. Okay. Missed the wrong stream. Oh, my bad. Let's see. Well, according to the stream, bit late, but time for this word. Tonight's word as the last stream of 2024 is Oserase, which means the new year. Crimblor and a happy holiday. See you on the other side. Thank you, Plugbear. Art. Okay. Finish a piece outside of what I normally do. Okay. So that's actually already a pretty complete goal. My goal is to finish a piece outside of what I normally do. Instead of to finish a piece, try just starting a piece or roughing out a piece. Finishing is also subjective when it comes to art because when is a piece finished? Like this, some people would say this piece is finished. It's not for me. I have to add lighting and more shading. What is finished depends on the artist, you know? Learn violin more effectively. That's an interesting one, Ashton. So learning violin more effectively can be broken down into a goal such as get tutoring. Like, get a tutor. Or learn a new song. Efficient learning is tricky when you don't have someone teaching you. Efficient learning can sometimes be do it more consistently. But that's not necessarily efficient. That's just more frequent practice. So reaching out to someone who has more experience or going, hey, I'm going to learn a new technique. Or, hey, I'm going to learn music theory so it improves my violin skills can be good. What about getting back into reading or creating a story? So Onyx, when you want to get into reading and creating a story, you can try going like, okay, tonight I'm going to read one chapter and focus on one chapter or 5 pages, you know? Or if you want to, you can go, hey, I'm going to read this very short kids book to sort of reignite my love for reading and then come back to the other book. Sometimes taking a break from your goal will help you to get you to your goal. Tax fraud for goal? Easy, do it. That's a joke. That's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Good night, Dilpic Life. A good sleep. Let's see. The money goals. So here is an interesting one with money goals. I'm going to actually specifically write this one because I think a lot of people might have this one. More money. This is a bad goal. I'll tell you why. Because you do not control the flow of commerce. So, a better goal is, depending on what you do, ask for more shifts. Pick up different job. I know these are awful suggestions so far, but the next ones are better. So for more money, budget differently. Look at social security nets. Snap is a lifesaver, guys. So check out Snap. That is SNAD. Snap. Depending on what state you're in, look at what the minimum wage or the maximum wage required for Snap is. That can help you with your groceries. There's a lot of things that can really help you there. Sushi is finished when I say it's finished. Brendan. Thank you for drawing that goblin for me earlier. I do not remember that. I drew for me. So we're still begging, pleading on my hands and knees for that image of Mr. Man as a sticker in the Discord and emo on Twitch. It's a good one. How about a New Year's resolution to help Hubbity with the new laptop? No. Maybe. I work three full-time jobs and a total of 126 hours a week. I'm gonna be so for real. One of the other big reasons more money is not a great goal is because it is outside of your control. You can make some small changes to help increase them in small bits, but unfortunately the way inflation works and the market is going, it is completely outside of your control. The only thing we can really do right now is make small changes to make small differences. And sometimes they're big differences, but that's kind of the best thing we can do. Money goals, I feel like, have too many external variables to be properly realistic or actionable. Yes, I agree. That is one of the unfortunate things. For content creators, one of the things you can do is what is the word? Vary your revenue streams. You can look at which websites and which payment sites take the biggest cut. You can look at streaming, creating shorts, and doing other things to expand your reach. There are so many things you can do that, honestly, to me, they are overwhelming. I could edit TikToks and put them on TikTok. I don't have the time or energy. I know that I will burn out. Like, there are so many other things that I could be doing, so many more things that I could be doing to diversify my revenue streams and get more attention. But everything has become so directioned that it's difficult to keep up. Such as your TikTok is really an advertisement for your Twitch, which is really an advertisement for a product, which is really an advertisement for this, and it just goes around and around and around, you know? You can't control the algorithm. More money is a tricky goal because there are too many outside variables. I already asked it before, but is making amends with someone a bad New Year's resolution? I've been doing good so far about already making amends with 2 out of 4 people I've ended with things badly with and made friends with them. I want to finish this before I graduate high school this year. In your opinion, is this a bad resolution or goal? So Noelle, this is actually not a bad goal. It's very well intentioned. I think, especially like you're doing it, you're making amends with them. I think the better way to do it is to go, not necessarily make amends, but offer to make amends. Because that goal frames it as you can put the energy out and go, hey, I want to make amends with you. And actually follow up on that. But if they say no, then your resolution is still intact and you have still done the thing you have set out to do, which is a very good one. You cannot control who wants to resolve things with you, but you can control the effort you put into making a resolution, like, and resolving things with people. Surprised to see you still streaming. Glad to catch you before the new year. Welcome, Zap. Also, Dill Pickle, thanks for the hydrate and breathe. Northern Miss, thanks for posture check. Austin Kalista, thank you for the resub. Happy 2 months. Oh! Build furniture from wood. You can sell it for money and it will make you feel good about it. It's a good skill to learn, honestly. Oh, just carpentry is a great skill. But yeah, I'm just reading chat, making sure I didn't miss any last minute questions. Cam, how about goals for people who want to be streamers? A goal for people who want to be streamers? A really good one. Want to be streamer. Sorry, my spelling's so bad. You can optimize that by going stream once per week or debut. That's it. You want to be a streamer? What does a streamer do? Like, what does a streamer do in your mind? What about that do you want to adopt for yourself? You know? Get assets you want. Break it down into what goes into being a streamer and what you can do to get that. You know? Currently working on that goal because I'm getting tired of living like a freaking Truman Show. Let me just see if I missed Artie's. Deal breaker question. What if you can't afford a paid class? That is not a deal breaker question, because occasionally, depending on what state you're in and your income, you may qualify for free education or for a scholarship to free education. Do make sure, like, one of the people you can ask is like the SNAP people. People for SNAP can very much go, hey, here's a free program. So ask them. Go to your local what's the word? Basically call SNAP up for your state and go like, hey, I know you do this. Do you have any recommendations for people who want to go back to school but can't afford it? You know, are there any scholarships or anything I can do now since I am in this particular income? The other one is you can see if there are free tutorials online. That one is a little bit more of a gray area depending on what you're looking for. I would not recommend taking I would not recommend taking a whole bunch of advice from people online when it comes to like electricity, plumbing, and some of the more dangerous things. But not a bad place to start. If you're going like, you want a hobby, you want to do art, you want to do carpentry, you want to learn about these tools, you want to do cooking, stuff like that. Then you'll have a gorgeous night and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, honey. I hope you get all the rest you need. Good luck in the New Year. Stay warm. Thank you. Make money, buy a cow, lose money, sell a cow. Hope you break even. Repeat. It's rough. Graduated from YouTube University. Skilled trades are in high demand. I have no idea if they actually are, but skilled trades are never bad to learn because you will just have those skills. They are good skills to have. A skill is never a waste to learn, in my opinion. Learning, how do I say this? Getting a job in the field that you study in is a good goal, kind of. It's an admirable goal, but it relies too much on the economy and people hiring for it to be a realistic and actionable goal. But learning the skill so that you are more hireable is good, because whether or not you get hired, you look more hireable as well as you learn a skill. That's great. That is wonderful. Jeff, the reason I couldn't do remote work during 2020 is mostly because I didn't want to see people get electrocuted on Zoom. What? Huh? Excuse me? Beware of scam places? Yes, do your research about what schools you go to. They should not be, especially if you're going on a scholarship and it's recommended by SNAP people, know how much you're paying. It's never a bad thing to ask, how much does this cost? What does this cost? What am I paying for? Getting those out on paper, especially like in writing, is good because then you won't be caught with your pants down your ankles. Oh, little stretch. What certifications do I get? That's a great question too. What certifications do I get? What certifications are people looking for in these jobs? If a school is not sure, call the job and be like, hey, what certifications do you guys hire? You know, what certifications do you look for? There is nothing wrong with looking at the job you want and going, what do I need to be certified in to get this? Or what are the ideal certifications you look for? How much experience do you look for? You might not always get answered by the people, but it's never a bad thing to ask. Jeff, you're an electrician. Glad to clear that up. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Good night, Dill Pickle. But yeah, in terms of goals, that's pretty much my advice for your New Year's resolutions. My parents drilling it into my skull that college costs so much, it better be worth the investment, honestly discouraged me from even trying. Whoa, forever dead upon you. Yeah. College is extremely expensive. Try and see if you can do like community college or a skilled trade. Like, find a value that works for you. My advice for going to school is, unless it is something you really, really want to learn and you cannot learn anywhere else, try to find a school within your budget where even if you don't get hired and you know you're going to have debt, you will have something you can do. You can find some way to pay it off or keep surviving, you know? It is really tricky. School debt is no joke. Be careful. Don't feel pressured into going to school, especially if you don't know what you want to do or are not confident in the skill that you're going to be pursuing. It's tough. It's really tough. It's hard out there, and I'm so sorry. It's so hard out there. But yeah, MLT has a lot of free courses as well, so look into that. Yeah, there's a bunch of places with different free courses. I would say, especially if you're in high school and you're looking to go into universities and you don't know what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with taking a couple years to just work and take on potential hobbies or like workshop classes that are low commitment and cheap to figure out where your interests lie and if it's something you want to pursue. Time off from school is a great time to work, save up, and learn what direction you want to go in. And sometimes the direction is not post secondary, and that is okay. I'm exhausted. I gotta work tomorrow. Going to bed. Yeah, I am also going to wrap up stream because I have got to go see my mama. What the? There it is. There we go. Am I? Oh yeah, I'm talking. Good. Pandemic era was wild, if only to the degree of which video conference call stuff ended up hilarious. Yeah. Oh, Crimbus soon. Holidays for everybody else, baby. Happy holidays. Oh, I'm so glad that I can listen to Christmas music now. Johnny will dearly be missed, Humpty. Thanks so much for the final end of this year's stream. Merry Scrumpus and Happy New Year, honey. Chad, I love you all. Thank you. But just a reminder, I will be away from stream for about a month. I will probably be coming back in about a month, maybe like a couple days more than that. Just because their OBS wants to update, and so does Mix It Up. Everything wants an update, so I'll probably update it before I get back. But I hope y'all have a lovely, happy holiday. Thank you so, so much for coming today. It was so nice to hang out and have this wonderful talk and draw this wonderful art of smashing Mr. Man into hydraulic press. It was lovely. Jedi, thank you for the 100 shinies. It was fun and an insightful stream, honey. This year has been a fun one, and I can't wait to see what next year holds. You're a great artist already, and I know you'll be even better by this time next year. If you open illustration comms, you may find me in the list to choose from. I wish you nothing but the best Goblin Chaos with the fam this holiday. Here's to many more years with the best Goblin on Twitch. Happy holidays, and have a happy new year. Goodbye for now, and see you next year. Have a good Christmas, honey. Thank you, Zuchi. But yes, oh yes, just a heads up, my VOD channel will be updating with a video every single day. VOD. There we go. I've set it up so there will be a VOD every single day until February. There are going to be many, many VODs. It's going to be lovely. I believe my Angel debut is going to be up Christmas Eve. It'll be nice. Sorry I missed the stream. No worries. That's okay. I'll be back in a week. A month, honey. Time. I'll be back in a month. But yeah, all my VODs are going to be on that channel. They're going to be updating, so there's one every single day. So you won't miss me that much. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. How's it going? I had them going. I almost fooled y'all. I almost got y'all. So close. So close. But yeah, I will be posting my art on Blue Sky. So exclamation points Blue Sky if you want to see it. It's mostly going to be backlogs of my old art until the new year. And then my new art should be coming up. I'm so excited to post my new art. My art style has changed so much. It's going to be lovely. But yes, keep them on their toes. Nah, it's a month. It's a month, baby. I will see y'all very, very soon. Let's go visit. Let's go. Many is debuting a new model. So let's go visit Many. Let's call it a... What kind of raid should this be? Future. Let's call it a Happy Holidays raid. Happy Holidays raid. Let's go. But yeah, we're gonna have a lovely time. I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas and are kind to yourselves. Before you go, I would like to thank you for helping me out in the darkest times this year, for there was a possibility I wouldn't be here today. Thankfully, I'm here watching my comfort streamer where I'm safe and in no danger. Merry Xmas. And Happy New Year. You take it easy, Noel. I hope you have a good time and that I'll see you in the new year. Be nice to yourself, okay? I'll be back soon. Y'all be nice. Y'all be good. Y'all be good and have fun and be kind to each other, okay? All right? I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye. Have a good night. It's gonna be good. We're gonna be eating good. Let's go. Okay, see you soon. Oh, wait, one sec. I forgot. I forgot the raid is actually in a second. But yeah, I forgot to say Many is debuting a new model. So y'all have fun over there, okay? Have a good one. Be French. No promises? Be nice. Please. Please. Okay, bye.